Hello, everyone. Good
Whoa.
night.
Wah,
I hope everyone is
wah.
doing well today. Welcome to our first stream of the whole month of streaming, except on Sundays. I know the days of the week. It's fine. Yeah, today it's a goth stream, Septic. It was just for you, in fact. Thank you so much for the subs and the resubs. It really means a lot. Thank you. So today we're starting off with a bang. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade for the first time. We're all newbies. So it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of shenanigans. And I am joined by my lovely friends. First I'm gonna start at the top with Cade. And
Hello.
who
Oh,
plays
sorry.
Oleander. If you can talk a little bit about yourself.
Sorry, I jumped the gun on that. Hi, I am Cade. I also go by Charlie. Either's good. I am an artist and a writer, and I would like to stream if my internet would cooperate. I'm still figuring that out, but you have probably seen me lurking in the other stream, so hello.
And next up is Siska, our lovely mod and my girlfriend.
I mean, one more is that to be said. That's like the only things I care about. Hi, I'm Franziska, or Fromdy, as Septic calls me. And tonight I will be playing Mags, the tough-loving, tough-talking Templar.
And next up is Nomia.
Hi, my name is Nomia Vixie. I'm an interdimensional angel and also a streamer on YouTube. And my pronouns are they, she, and I'm playing a little slut. I'm playing a slut today.
Heck yeah.
Even though I'm asexual. Everyone get ready for asexual role playing as a hypersexual twink. It'll probably go great.
And speaking of homewreckers and people who are going out after people, we have Maxi, who has plans for one of my characters.
Hi there, it's me, Maxime. My pronouns are they, them. I am also a streamer and artist and creative person in general. Hello there. If you just came off my stream, hey, hi, say hi in this, hey, say hi in chat. Give me some waves and some emotes in there. Today I'll be taking the role of Connor Butler, your local scam goblin. All about the money. Listen, the thing about being a vampire is that you still gotta pay the bills, unfortunately. And I'm throwing my hat into the ring. I think the Princess Grandchild Day is quite attractive, and I'm just saying, I got this bag of chocolates I got at Walmart. I'm gonna win them over.
Whore.
I don't know if you said poor or whore, but either way, yes.
Both? Why not both?
More.
Why not
Actually, they
both?
said more.
I said whore. I said whore.
I said more.
And last but certainly not least, we have Chipito.
Hello, I'm Chipito, also known as Chips. My pronouns are they, them, but they change with the bit. And I will be playing Vivian today, the enigmatic singer. I'm also an artist. I'm Chipadees on various places.
Yep. If you see, everyone has a comment underneath their name. So if you want to check them out, please do use the comments and then go check and subscribe to my friends.
Except for Siska, because Siska cannot be commanded by your mere words.
No, Siska is very important and streams on Antier's channel. And also, everyone, this Sunday, Maxi and Kitty are going to be raising funds for Kitty's surgery. So if you can go and help out, it will be this Sunday. There will be cat pictures, I've heard, if you want to talk more about it, Maxi.
Yeah. And I do want to say also, by the way, Nomi is also joining us as well, and everybody's actually welcome to join on the VC for a ridiculous day of playing. Because my wife is having a breast surgery, so we're playing that or a live extreme beach volleyball and other hilarious things. Join us for Boobs Be Gone. We'll be raising funds for my wife's surgery, and there'll be shenanigans. I'm proposing showing a video of me at 5 years old doing my greatest theater performance of all time. That's one of the goals we're thinking of. So
let's go. We gotta meet that one.
Let's go.
We gotta meet that goal. And
Oh,
someone is dropping dice.
Good.
Who's already ready to
Nice roll.
drop some dice. All right. So about our campaign tonight. So I didn't create this campaign 100%. I based it off Love Bites, which is a free campaign they have on Renegade Game Studios. So, but I altered a lot of stuff. And shall we begin?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there
Yeah.
trigger warnings that you want to do up top?
Oh, good idea.
Just blood.
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 Trigger warning for blood.
Trigger warning: this stream will have a lot of horse.
Horses?
At least
A lot of horse?
A lot of
horses.
Trigger warning.
A lot of horses.
Trigger
a lot of
warning,
horses.
horse
A lot of
girls?
horsing around.
Boys, horse girls, horse pals, you're in for a treat. We're not playing Vampire the Masquerade. This is all a bit. We're gonna play Barbie Horse Adventures RPG.
Let's
I hope
go!
you're ready for
Yeah.
it.
Dude.
Going up the game,
We're
right?
gonna play like a tabletop RPG that's like a drama between like horse riding competitors and shit.
Let's go!
Before we start, I do
playing
want to
as-
say, by the way,
Oh,
Ronnie,
yes.
you look lovely today.
Thank you.
Yes, very,
I
very
put on
cute.
my best clothes, my Sunday best.
And you've got your little DM screen, and you did this beautiful layout with art by Cade.
Yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yay.
Thank you for.
I did them all yesterday.
Yeah, Kate did all the character portraits, and Siska did my little screen.
Yeah.
Dude!
So, I shall begin by putting on some music for everyone. If I know how to do stuff, I know how to do stuff.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mr. Bot.
The bot is having feelings about
There we-
this.
Oh.
That's not the song. That's not the
Chips.
song. Never mind.
You find yourself in the dark depths of
That we're
Africa.
going with. Let's go.
That felt
Okay,
more like
one
Dude,
second.
dude,
the music that
actually, see, we
movies
We're already
flash
at the
back
party.
to the 13th
the
century.
We're gonna see Dion.
Dion was
Yeah.
really around the
Days.
13th century.
Sure he was.
Dion's
That was
making
300 years before him.
Th- there could not have been a better start to the stream.
Oh, by
If
the
you're
way,
looking
if
for
I-
like a tone setter, that's it right there. Just clown music
Also,
playing in the
real
background.
quick, I realized I introduced myself, but not my character. I play Oleander Frey, he, him, a fledgling La Sombra, so he's a new guy. He is a messy trans man who is finally getting his shit together.
Oh yeah. Dion's an Ancilla Toreador. I'm an old bitch, thanks.
And Max, do you want to talk about yourself?
Oh.
Said that I'm a.
Their silence is deafening.
Max
said that I'm
doesn't
the
want to
tough
talk about
loving-
herself. It's fine.
I'm talking right now. Jeez.
Okay.
The thing you should know about Mags is that they're hot, and the girl boss too hard. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to.
I'm juggling two balls right now. So Max is a tough loving, tough talking Templar, as I said before. Basically, I'm a nurse by night. I guess the first half of the night. The other half of the night, I run around killing masquerade breakers for my sire, a weird old Italian dude named Joe. Join me is, of course, my coterie made up of my own spawn or child, Oleander, who's the only person I trust.
That's
Dion,
me!
Dion, who's Oleander's best friend. Connor, who's their landlord, who I'm dubious about. And then there's also Vivian.
Also
Vivian.
Vivian.
Vivian's here.
He's doing his own
Vivian's
thing,
also
and we're
here.
like, cool.
He's out here. He's serving.
Vivian is Dion's sugar mommy.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm everybody's landlord. Y'all live in my dilapidated mansion.
Mm-hmm. So you want to talk more about yourself, Connor?
Well, the thing about Connor is that Connor is living in the moment. I am. What's my clan again? Sorry, I'm
You're a
opening my character sheet right now.
Malkavian.
I'm Volcavian. Thank you. Um, Connor's motivation is money. They run several scams, and if you know about Vampire the Masquerade, they're also a little bit of an alley bagger. Um, the rest of the party may not be fully aware of this, but I do run on the streets to rob people and also take their blood. Because listen, the bills gotta get paid somehow, okay? But Connor primarily runs scam. We have an ongoing joke about Connor doing some cryptocurrency nonsense. And the thing that nobody ever tells you about being a vampire is that, like, you may live forever, but rent's still gotta get paid.
Mm-hmm. And what about Viv, Chips?
Vivi is a Malkavian. She is a famous singer from a label called Diminished Sixth, with the six being the Roman noodles. Roman noodles.
Roman noodles.
Roman noodles. With the Roman noodles of VI, hence her stage name of Vivi. And
Just like me. Just
yes, Nomia Vivi.
Nomia Vivi.
Nomia Vivi.
She's a Malkavian, and her primary motivation / obsession is being loved, whether that be romantic or otherwise.
Girl, I feel that. Girl, gender neutral, I feel that.
He's also very gender, as you can see from the pronouns against his portrait.
He has all the genders. In fact,
He's
he collected
collecting
them all.
More genders to love. Am I right?
Exactly.
Oh, should I mention
also,
that? Should I mention why Dion lives in this weird house?
So this is a little bit of a segue, because we have a bit of glue between our characters. I am also Vivian's kind of agent. I'm also their biggest fan. Yeah, what can I say?
I think you might be their second biggest fan, though.
Yeah.
What type of music does Vivian?
Vivian's biggest fan is actually their sire. It's an odd relationship.
Oh yeah. I would like them to name, like, top 5 of your best tracks right now. They're not even in the room right now? Wow, strange.
Whoa,
how many hours are they
crazy.
putting on every week getting you shows? Anyways, we're gonna sip that right now. So there's 2 basements in this house. There's the first basement, also known as a holding cell. Don't worry about it, it's perfectly fine. The second basement, bunch of family things. Weird thing happened the other day, 3 years ago. We found there was someone inside of one of those coffins.
Yeah, so a few years ago, this dusty old coffin that you don't really know the origins of, it's just kind of been in your basement for like years and years. It's like one of those things in your basement that like you just never acknowledge or look at. It's just there.
It's working.
It's working. Yes. But a few years ago, a vampire popped out from it. And his name was Dion, and he'd been in torpor for about 500 years. He's from the 16th century.
Can you imagine taking a 500-year nap?
Warm blankie too good.
And you've had to babysit him ever since, because he's a little 16th century homosexual slut.
He's just a little guy.
Good for him.
Thank you.
I would like the audience to know that Nomia will not be doing an old English accent, but Dion is speaking that accent at all times.
Yeah, and also I've decided it's canon that he did speak in like an older form of English that no one understood for like a while, but he's picked up on modern lingo and he's really excited about it. He's not the kind of old vampire that's like, God, everything was so much better back in my day. Why is it like this? He's very much adapting to the new circumstances. He's a big fan of how queer people are like existing in public now. He's a big fan of that. Big fan. He cannot read, so he has to ask Vivian to type things into YouTube all the time so he can watch K-pop music videos.
He's an iPod kid! Aww!
He's an iPad kid, okay? And he has a bunch of those little felt leather like learning letter books for kids. He's learning.
So
We'll put
now
on
that
Cocomelon for you.
Yeah.
all my vampires are introduced properly, because I forget to do stuff. Thank you guys for being smarter than me.
We gotcha.
And the bot decided to work with the music.
We got him.
The night falls. Humans have gone to sleep. It is winter, so you get more time to play outside. Today you were called to your prince's office. A missive had arrived to you by letter with a special mission. Unlike your other regular missions so far, this one seemed more serious. Tensions have been rising for a long time in the city. The prince has decided to leave her high ivory tower and take refuge underground. The anarchs keep getting more and more territory by the day. The Camarilla finds themselves stuck in a bad place. As you make your way to the prince's office, you find yourselves going down an elevator. You lose count of the seconds you spend in it. You have no idea how far underground you are. You are greeted by the seneschal, the prince's advisor. A friendly Malkavian woman with eye bags the size of oranges, and she greets you warmly. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you all made it. Father Joe was right about in calling you guys for this one.
Oh, the few times he's right about anything. I'm gonna chuckle a little bit.
Don't worry. He's more right than you might know. Children, I would ask for you to wait here a bit. I will get your meeting ready. Maybe keep an eye out tonight. It's going to be cold, I've heard. And she leaves the room, leaving you guys alone for a bit to chat.
Everyone else is chatting, storyteller. I would like to take a look around and check for anything kind of booby traps, anyone kind of spying on us, maybe cameras, that sort of thing. That's nice music, by the way.
Yeah, honestly,
It really started going hard.
dude.
Sometimes
Ollie's playlist started playing, and he's like, "Oh shit! Someone turn it off for me, please."
His earbuds are a little too loud.
Wait, Ollie, I don't know how. I don't know how to. Which one is the one that pauses it?
It's the one that's the two lines or the triangle on its side. I don't remember which one is showing right now, but it's that one. It's
okay,
the biggest
I got it.
No,
I got it.
Dion. Now it's playing on the Bluetooth speakers now.
Oh, wait, how do I do that? Wait, what's...
What about
Bluetooth.
this button?
Bluetooth.
What about this one?
Bluetooth is the one that makes
somehow
it
you've
so it
managed to
goes
change
through
the lights in the
air.
room.
Ooh, I like
So-
this one.
the place is full of cameras, but they are not spy cameras. They are just for the prince's own security system. There is no booby traps, and there seems to be no one else in the building.
Just
I have a
to
question.
stay with the bus, huh?
Sure, Maxi? Connor, sorry.
No worries. On our way down here, we spotted the usual security, I take it? The usual, enforcer-style vampires?
Not at all, in fact. There was no one.
That's
The whole
strange,
building
considering this
seems
is
very, very empty.
Connor turns to Vivi and says, "So what are you gonna ask of the wizard? I was thinking of asking maybe for a brain."
Ooh, maybe a second heart.
You see,
Ollie
Dion,
is
there was this
shaking his
movie,
head.
and Connor explains the plot of Wizard of Oz to Dion.
Ollie's shaking his
Okay.
head a little harder.
Okay.
Max just is just kind of watching with mild amusement. Just kind of she would be smirking to herself, but no one can see her face right now since it's covered by a mask.
Okay, and wait, so the ruby slippers, right? So you click them. What?
You see, the big house fell and
Okay.
it killed the witch.
Okay.
Kill her dead, like really bad. Like her
it
feet
gets
get all twisty.
absolutely smushed.
Yeah, we should watch that
Yeah,
when we get
okay.
home.
Mhm.
Okay.
Also, Connor kind of like leans over Dion and Vivi and looks at Max and says, "I thought you'd be excited of doing this job. This is kind of what we're supposed to be doing, right?"
Nah, I'm okay to keep this between the two of you, between the two of us, Mr. Butler. But I don't really care for the prince.
Connor kind of shrugs his shoulders slightly, kind of shoots a little glance at the cameras and whispers softly, "I mean, neither do I, but it's the taxes we pay, right? What else? We're supposed to say no to the prince?"
We ever tried doing that?
I don't say no to many things.
I get the feeling you might not, kid.
It's just so much more fun when you say yes.
The
You know,
marshal,
back in Latin, they had no word for yes or no. They just said sure or surely not.
your marshal coterie is used to do work jobs for the prince. However, they are usually very small-time jobs that you can't fuck up. But sometimes, somehow, you do. The prince does not look kindly upon you. That's why you're all so surprised that this job has fallen on your laps. The seneschal comes back. Children, she is ready for you. Please proceed into the room.
Before we turn to the next room, I would like to take one last glance back, just to be sure that there's really nobody.
There is no one.
Before we walk through the threshold, can I lean in towards Ollie?
Sure.
This is gonna look a little scary. I assure you, it's nothing. Okay, just relax.
I wasn't worried. But thank you.
So you come into the office. Very lush green furniture adorns the place. A huge wooden desk that looks more ancient than many trees around town is at the center of the room. In one of the sofas, you see someone lounging about. They have long silver hair with the tips being dyed lavender. They don't seem to acknowledge your presence and keep scrolling through their phone.
Ollie's jealous. Ollie
would like
misses
to step-
social media.
I would like to step up to him to get his attention. Just kind of tap on his phone with my finger and just see it turn off.
He looks up at you and
Hello.
sighs and gets another phone from another pocket.
I'm just gonna pocket the one
Damn.
phone.
They
I'm
got
just gonna
two
grab the
phones.
one phone I just took and go back to the group. And I'm just gonna look at Ollie and shrug.
Viv's
Can I
leaning
have
down to Dion and is like, how many phones do you think he has?
How many is normal?
Oh, I had about 3.
Okay.
You want
One.
another?
I think.
The answer is one.
I would love one.
I
is it
chucked the
just
phone
one?
over at them.
She's tucking it into her little purse.
And you hear the clicking of the other phone.
The Seneschal rolls the prince into the room. Despite her wealth and status, her wheelchair is still an old-fashioned one, with golden pieces where the metal parts are supposed to be. She doesn't even glance at you. She turns to her papers on her desk and sighs. Well, you finally made it, I see. Good to know that you can follow at least simple instructions to meet me at a place that you're not used to. So, as you know, today you're here to escort my grandchild. He is to attend an anarch. An anarch. What do you kids call it?
Oh,
Rave.
There you go.
Yeah,
Ollie
you're.
tries not to look excited.
Vivi definitely looks excited.
Mags looks like Mags has no strong feelings one way or the other.
Can Dion do some kind of check to figure out to know if he knows what a rave is or not?
Connor heavily considers explaining to Dion that raves comes from the word raven, where people dress up as giant birds and just flop around.
All right, Dion, give me a intelligence plus awareness roll.
Okay.
See if he was actually
Intelligence.
paying attention to Ollie trying to explain
Plus
shit to him all the
awareness.
time.
I would like to ask, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna offer an alternate rolling position, but you know what? The DM has spoken.
My intelligence is the rainbow one. My awareness is the transprite one.
Okay,
I got
so
4 successes.
you do know what a rave is. You've been to some now. So, as I was saying, you guys are to go to a rave with him. They wanted me to go, can you imagine? Anyway, you are to make this little pretty boy do his job. One way or the other. He recoils in the sofa. You can see that he has become a lot more uncomfortable ever since she got rolled into the room. She stopped
Right.
scrolling through his phone and is sitting kind of stiffly, properly on the sofa.
Storyteller, I would like to do a roll to intuit what the relationship between these two is.
Sure. Give me a wits plus etiquette roll.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, shit. That's gonna be 3 successes.
You know that you sense that he fears her for some reason. Other than
Glorious.
of course them being great grandma and
Grandsire and grandchild.
exactly. You sense that he fears her. You don't quite know why though.
I would like to take one step closer to him, and kind of
He does not
subtly
move.
position myself between the two. Position myself between the two of them.
He does not move. He
Hold on.
doesn't even flinch. He is like a statue right now.
Good.
So, I'm sure Calm can teach you how to dress appropriately. Just, go with him, make sure he doesn't get killed, and come back. Can you do that?
Storyteller, quick question. A moment prior, the prince mentioned that their grandchild has a job that they have to do at this rave. Is that are we aware of what this final goal to the job is, or is that something we would have to intuit from the room, or will we be told this at a later point?
You can try to ask her, but she doesn't seem very cooperative or that she wants to talk with you at all. Maybe if you talk to him later, he will let you know.
Okay. I will say I am quite adept at manipulating people of the etiquette persuasion, so I'll save this interrogation for later. Thank you, storyteller.
So,
Also, I do have a question about how disciplines work.
So to use a discipline, you have to. Some of them are free, but some of them are not. You always have to do a rouse check. A rouse check, it means that you roll to see if you get hunger points or not.
Okay.
Failing a rouse check means that your hunger gets up by 1. You still do the action, but you get hungrier.
And are they obvious? Like, would people know if I did one?
If you do them successfully, no.
Okay. Then I won't do it just yet. I just wanted to. I have something that I could do, but I don't think I will.
So, you are to follow Cam into the armory. Keep him safe. That's all I ask of you tonight. Please. This is your... It shouldn't even be your last attempt at staying with us. But keep him safe, no matter the cost.
Hey, storyteller. One thing. Is she wearing any kind of headwear at the moment?
No.
Okay. I'll save that one for later then. Okay, that's all.
Now, storyteller, about this armory. Would we be safe to assume that our higher ups are going to be equipping us for this mission?
You can pick and choose, in fact.
I was gonna joke earlier. This music gives me John Wick vibes, and this is right. This is right. Thank you.
Oh.
Cam gets up from his sofa and finally acknowledges your existence. Hello, everyone. I am Cam. You might have seen me in some magazine covers. Cam is an haute couture model.
Oh, then Dion
Uh,
probably
d-
seen
d-
it.
Dear
Vivian's probably
storyteller,
seen 'em.
may I please do the anime thing where I take their hand and I kiss it?
Sure.
Okay, can I roll to see if Ollie picks, as an observant person, picks up on this and can intercept Connor from doing it in front
I
of
was
the fucking
also
prince?
gonna say Dion would try to intercept.
Can only try to intercept
guys,
them
I'm sorry,
if he's
the
able
ball
to
is
see.
rolling. Guys,
Lucy hates
the
this.
ball is rolling.
Lucy hates
Um,
this.
First contested roll.
I think I would like to put a hand on Ollie's shoulder and just shake my head, being like, no, let him do his thing.
Okay, so you get
Alright.
to smooch the hand. I think.
I can roll. I've got etiquette and I've got charisma.
Sure, do me one.
All right, so I got 2 charisma, 3 etiquette. Let's roll 5 dice, boys. What's the worst? Come on, guys. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Okay, freaking axe falls from the
Yeah.
ceiling.
You actually bite their finger off.
You trip as you go step forward.
And you have a big old bruise on your head for the rest of the day.
Night.
Yes, thank you.
The day night.
Ollie's a
Ollie's not used to
fledgling.
doing
Ollie's
it.
still learning the lingo.
Sorry, forget. Oh, well, that's a crit first and foremost, or half a crit.
It was not the correct dice roll though.
I meant to roll 5 dice. Forgive me.
5 dice.
Yeah.
You need to click the D10
Y-
5 times.
you can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Forget about those 2. I will forego that half crit because I'm doing it honestly. Here is 5 dice now for you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Let's go.
That's a fail.
That was really bad.
That is a fail. That is 1 success.
He
Ollie can't
sees
help
I'm-
it.
is-
He's
is
putting
storytelling?
his head in his hands a little.
he sees what you're about to do and takes a step back.
Oh, just a step back. Doesn't slap me in the face. Doesn't like. That's a half success for me. Thank you, storyteller.
Can
Oh,
Dion step in to try and save our group's rep? But
It's too late by now. At this point, you should be glad that the prince didn't notice what he was doing because she's too embroiled in her work.
Speaking of the prince, storyteller, I'd like to throw you a curveball. I would like to use Arms of Araman and topple over her wheelchair.
Oh my god.
Siska pulls
Why?
out their 9mm Beretta and just fires
Sure,
at the old lady.
roll me. Wait, where is she?
Arms of
Where-
Araman should be Wits. Hang on. Wits Oblivion.
What's
Not sure what you wanna-
Oblivion?
Oblivion.
Yeah, Oblivion is my discipline.
Ah,
Oh, it's a discipline. I was like, what kind of skill is that?
Secret skill unlocked.
okay.
You
Roll
don't get it
me.
because you're a pretty boy.
Roll me wits. Your
I would like to roll plus tossing lady over, please.
and brawl.
Okay, so Wits Oblivion and Brawl. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7.
Oh my god. Immediately fucking everything up.
It's gonna be.
It's a failure.
It's
oh,
only 2 successes.
Oh no.
The prince glances at you. And then she turns her eyes to her seneschal.
It's got a wink.
The seneschal glances at the floor and grabs you by the arm and leads you out of the room outside.
That's fair. I just put my arms up like, yeah, I know.
Does
Ollie
Dion
follows
know-
because like it's gonna be weird if I'm just there as her child. So
Does Dion know any history Mags might have with the prince? Like, would Dion know?
Oh yeah, can I?
Does Dion know the tea?
Dion
He just
knows
learned about
that.
that thing.
Can I?
Sure.
Dion knows that. Back in 2010, when Margarita was turned, she was part of the Sabbat. Sabbat are bitter enemies of the Camarilla that way. 9 years later, when the Sabbat, when the La Sombra turned over to the Camarilla, there was a lot of bad blood. A lot of the old Sabbat turned to La Sombra, and basically Max has a lot of resentment for the Camarilla, for her sire, for also for the Sabbat, and she doesn't like the way that the prince is basically treating her party.
I think Dion is going to try and I think basically Dion's mostly focused on the grandchild. I think Dion's like, this is my job. I don't need to worry about the prince too much. So I think if Ollie and Mags leave, I think Dion's just gonna walk towards the grandchild Cam and just like first I think he's gonna hold out his hand because he knows handshakes are a thing. He's like, I'm Dion. Have we met before? I don't think we have.
Cam shakes your hand, and his eyes are now darting very nervously along the room. Hi. Good to meet you. He seems very quiet and subdued for a normal Toreador.
Also, both Toreador. Would I know that he's a Toreador?
Yes.
Okay. I believe we're from the same clan.
Indeed we are. If everyone would follow me, we're going to the armory, get ready. It's this way.
Are we gonna get outfits?
We're gonna get everything we need. At least we have that going for us.
Okay. Let's go.
And he leads you to the armory. The prince raises her voice though. Connor, you are to stay behind. So
I try to play it cool, but I do ask kindly. Oh, is that so, Prince?
Are you deaf?
Just a little hard of hearing. I'll stay behind.
The fucking sass in this coterie.
Oh my god, Lucy is so angry.
So Cam leads the rest of you out of the room, while the seneschal is the seneschal is barking at Mags.
I'll mute myself.
The prince has a little lap dog. And the lap dog like, and he's like, oh, he's fine. He's not aggressive. He's a little dog. And you're like, are you sure?
You don't bite.
Melinda, the seneschal, regards Mags. Why did you do that?
Hang on. Question. Are we still in the audience chamber or are we back in the entrance chamber?
You're back in the entrance.
Okay, I'm talking to this Melinda person, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I know about them?
You know that they're the seneschal, they're very kind, and you don't know why really they are the prince's advisor. And you know that they're a Malkavian, so they hear things in the shadows.
Meg's gonna turn down her mask and look at them very earnestly for a moment and say, what do you think this is, Melinda? Be honest with me, for old time's sake, huh?
It's a job. It's upkeeping the masquerade. It's doing what it's supposed to be done. It's not acting stupid when people are in higher places than us.
She nods for a moment and says, right. How'd you get this job again, Melinda?
The same you did. Your coterie also keeps failing miserably, yet here you are, doing what could possibly be one of the most important jobs. This year?
Yeah, right. And I'm supposed to believe that that asshat in there just gave us this very important job, despite all disgraces. You know, back in my day, the Camarilla used to execute people like us. Gives me kind of a strange feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Wise people would say that beggars can't be choosers.
Even more wise people would say maybe a rat that has nothing left to lose will bite off the heads of all the other rats. And I don't know about you, but I'm feeling kind of ratish right now. And she's gonna just bare her teeth at her. Cheer up a
Melinda,
bit, will ya? I'm a dead vampire walking, and so is the rest of these people. But I appreciate you doing us the courtesy of treating us like we're not.
Melinda pauses and contemplates what you just said. Max, if you pull this today, I can guarantee you whatever you want, whatever you just attempted to do in there, might go your way. Just be patient and
Right.
do your job.
Is there like a first aid kit somewhere around here that's hanging there?
No, it's a lobby.
She's gonna shake her head, being like, "This is not up to OSHA at all." She's gonna nod at Melinda and say, "Got it. My bad. No more shenanigans. You got it."
Now back to the office with Connor and the prince. Connor, the prince stops regarding our paperwork and adjusts her position. Connor, I have a special request for you tonight.
Connor's demeanor changes, so the playfulness kind of washes away. We're talking business, so, Connor kind of walks over, stands, at a reasonable distance away from the desks, and just flatly asks, "All right, let's hear it."
Oh, did Vivian come with me, or is Vivian still in the office?
I'm presuming since Connor's supposed to be
You all
alone,
went
Vivian
with
is
Cam.
with...
You all
Yeah.
went with, it's just Connor now.
Watching TikToks in the lobby.
No, you're going to the armory. You're going to the armory.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
we're filming TikToks in the armory.
Yeah.
I would like to ask you to not lose Cam out of your sight tonight. Make sure he gets home to me by dawn. No matter what.
Connor relaxes a little bit.
And if you do this,
Prince, let's be honest, it's gonna be real hard for me to get my eyes off of that one.
she disregards your comment.
As she should, let's be entirely honest.
Yep.
Whatever you do not keep your eyes off of him. Understood? If you behave and do well, maybe that house you really want might be yours.
Oh, Prince, you sure know how to oil some old wheels. I'll keep an eye on your grandchild, don't you worry about it.
Good, I'm glad we understand each other. You can go and join the others now.
No worries. See you later, Prince.
Good night. And off you go. Melinda and Mag see the other ones walking by, and she turns to Mags and says, "You should go join your friends, okay? Be patient."
I put my hands on her shoulder and say, "We don't see each other again?
We
It's been
will.
a pleasure." I stare at her, and my eyes say something like, "No, we won't." And then I go back to my friends, putting my mask back up.
Now everyone has made it to the armory. The armory today is fashioned to look more like a closet than a proper armory. Tons of clothes are strewn about. Tons of clothes are strewn about. Light up skirts, high platform boots, whatever you can imagine. And of course, some good old 9mm, some knives. Discreet but effective. It is now a time to unwind before the night starts. Cam
Dion's
turns to the
Oh,
group
yep.
and says, "Well, does anyone need help get dressed?" His demeanor has turned a lot more open and he feels a lot calmer than he was before.
I think Dion immediately turns to Cam and says, "Okay, so what's the vibe of the rave? We go in like exciting, like we doing vibrant, colorful. We doing like more goth. What are we doing?
Oh, are we matching?
Ooh, should we match, or is it
Should
more
be
like we don't
matching.
want? Okay, if we match, we might be more associated as a group. Do we not want to?
Oh, right,
like, are we
right.
low key not being associated with you, or are we like obviously in a group together? You know what I mean?
It is always
What
a
are we-
little
what are we
awkward when
feeling,
you
Cam?
show up wearing the same thing as your friends, you know? Like, it makes it look like we're part of a cult or something. Maybe we should...
Oh,
maybe each of
definitely.
us should go with our own
You don't
style.
like matching? Why do you like? You don't want to match?
You don't want to
No.
match with us?
I don't
The-
speak for the prince, but I think
Dion, if we both wear the same thing, you're gonna look like you're my little sibling.
so. What's bad about that? Huh?
I will not. We do not look alike.
You don't
wait.
go raving with your little sibling.
But we have to
What?
remember, just in case things go wrong, we have to wear things that we can run in, or fight in, or be able to perform emergency surgery in.
Oleander, dear,
Surgery?
Ruby's looking
I am
down at
catching
her.
what you're throwing. Accent pieces. We all wear an accent piece with the same shared color, so we can spot each other in the rave.
Vivi's
It's
By the
gonna
way,
after Oleander's comment, Vivi's looking down at her dress dragging along the floor.
By the time you're
by the
done
way,
talking,
Cleavage, your boobs just like va-va-voom.
by the time you're done deciding whether you're matching or not, Cam already has his outfit picked. He's wearing a light up skirt and leather harnesses with a vibrant magenta coat. And he's like, what gun should I take? And he picks out the most gaudy 9mm you have all ever seen in your
Hell yeah.
life. A golden gun.
Shit.
Clapping.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a
What's-
mother tee that's 10 years old. I can't judge.
What's the name of that Japanese fashion trend where you put like a bunch of plastic things on like your phone case?
Oh, Decora.
Decor.
Yeah,
Dakota?
the pistol is covered in
Oh.
Decora.
Maxie, don't even worry about it. You want some Dakota? That's my specialty. That's me Nomia's specialty. That's not Dion's specialty. That's me Nomia's specialty. I know about Dakota.
Also, I will have you know, again, I'm being a good player and not talking over the storyteller. When Cam said if anybody needed help like dressing up, I'm like, I gotta get undressed first. I didn't say it because I didn't want to interrupt you, but Connor thought about it. Okay.
Connor thought about it, happened to look at Ollie, and Ollie was like making direct eye contact, just shaking his head just a little like,
I
don't you
think
fucking
I
dare.
think Dion immediately grabs Ollie's like wrist and starts dragging him into the closet. It's like, okay, let's get you dressed, and starts leaping through.
I
and
will
starts leaping
say,
through everything.
I did, in preparation, draw an Ollie fit, and I forgot it was gonna be a goddamn rave, so it does not fit with a rave at all.
Yes,
It's
Is
very
he in a
cute.
tux?
in
He's
character.
in a nice button up with some slacks and a bolo tie. I'll post it in the art chat later after
Oh,
the
hell
stream.
yeah.
But that is like
Sunday
he's been
best at
to
the
raves in the
rave.
past. He would know how to dress for a rave. I, Charlie, who gets headaches when there's a lot of noises and flashing lights, have never been to a rave in my goddamn life. But Ollie knows.
Ollie knows.
Shut up, Max. I will fight you.
Dion is immediately going for anything that he's feeling all the fabric, and he's basically anything he feels that's polyester, he just like swipes by it. He's looking for natural fibers and leather.
Did you just hiss at that cotton shirt?
No, cotton's fine. Connor, this is you don't understand the see you people, you don't understand the difference between cotton and polyester. Polyester is like plastic. It's like plastic was cool for like the first few months I was here, but now it sucks. It literally literally bakes you alive. Don't wear polyester to a rave.
Connor's wearing a
gonna be
shirt
good.
made entirely of sequin.
You're gonna sweat to death in that.
You look
Yes,
adorable,
Siska?
Mr. Butler.
I
I
believe.
know. I'm almost as sparkling as my little idol, Vivi.
Oh.
Yes, Max?
I believe Mags, she doesn't want to overcomplicate things. She just grabs herself a pair of ankle boots, a tube dress, just very plain, very black, very easy to run in. And she takes care not to have it be too much plastic, but she just prefers the elasticity. However, once she's done, she will either seek out Connor or Cam, depending on which one of the two is alone at the time.
I think I do know exactly what Dion's gonna wear, but he is going. In the game, Dion takes like almost the entire time picking out his outfit, but I will say up top he's wearing the outfit that Kate originally drew him in, of like the cropped turtleneck.
Yeah.
The cropped black turtleneck.
Sleeveless.
And, like, sleeveless, yeah. And it's like you could see like some of because I haven't mentioned this, but Dion has like tattoos that look like 16th century embroidery of like gold flowers all over his neck and also across his chest, and so it peeks out from underneath the crop top. And I think can I storyteller please make, as I take off my shirt and get dressed, can I please make a roll for Cam of how hot Cam thinks I am?
We will make a roll for that after the break, okay?
Alright.
We will be right back.
Yeah,
Alright, everyone, we're back to see if who can woo Cam first, apparently. So, Nomia, my dear Dion, why don't you roll me some performance?
So would it be
Performance
charisma
plus performance.
both performance? You can do that.
Performance and charisma.
Performance and charisma, and then would I add my stunning advantage? Because this is based on my looks.
I don't think you need it, to be fair.
I'm gonna add it anyway.
Wait, what does
just
that
because I
mean?
think it'd be funny. So
It's Cam.
I'm
It's
gonna-
Cam. It's Cam.
Ronnie's
Does
just
he have
about
low
people who
expectations?
can't have rights, which means Ollie
Okay.
wins.
So
Listen,
charisma,
listen, Cam.
performance.
Cam, he's kind of like you guys. He's also a baby. You
And
don't need
then-
so much power on him.
I am gonna roll all of these dice though because I think it'd be fun. I think it's funny. So here we go.
Jesus Christ.
Nomi, you dropped all your candy.
Okay, so 1,
Good
2,
though.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 successes. And 3 of them are 10s.
That is a critical
So-
success. That is, Cam is considering changing his outfit. You see him look back at the hangers and maybe I'm not beautiful enough yet.
I think essentially Dion's goal was. I don't think Dion's doing this consciously, but my goal as a player is that I want Cam to think Dion is so fucking hot.
He does think
Like,
that you are very fucking hot, and but he is
Excellent.
also a Toreador. So at this point, this is a contest of who can get
Oh,
hotter.
it's a contest.
Ollie is fucking sweating. Ollie is just putting on a
You
gray
think-
t-shirt
then
with some
can
like
Cam make a
fake leather
roll?
pants and
You
a
think
leather
you can
jacket.
outskank
fucking
me?
sweating.
Vivian's
Can
hovering
Cam-
closer to him. And just like, would you
Can
like some
Cam make a
help? Can I
hotness
help?"
roll? Because I think Dion will give him a glance if Cam wants to do a hotness roll. How many dice did I just roll? I have 5 in charisma, 2 in performance, and 4 for my stunning advantage. So I rolled 9 plus 2. I rolled 11 dice for that. Every time, basically, anytime someone is trying to see if I'm hot, I roll 11 dice.
Cam is floored, and he's like taking notes from your outfit and changing pieces of his clothes to match yours, yet try to outdo them by being shiny or having leads or something.
Yeah, cause yeah. Dion ain't
Because
touching
he
the
can handle
fucking
polyester.
Yeah, he
Lead
can handle when it
storyteller.
gets hot. A storyteller. Sorry, Max, you want to have a sidebar, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to inquire.
I was actually we're in the back of the room. I already know this. We're in the back of the room, but I want to ask a question of the storyteller, if that's okay. I'm checking the guns. I'm checking what we have available to us. I'm not expecting a lot out of here. I'm gonna ask just a simple question: is there at least one handgun suppressor in this pile of guns?
Yes.
I take it.
And Max?
And while I'm fidgeting with it, I'm putting it on my gun. I'm making sure everything's, I have good trigger discipline. I assure you, I'm not aiming at nobody's face. I assume that's when Max approaches me.
Gonna very softly, very gently put a hand on his back and like, I can't. This is like very
Hey,
soft.
beautiful.
You can hear the other gays in the other corner of the room just yelling and shit. And
Oh yeah. Dion is shrieking.
We're having a kiki over here.
she turns to face him, smiles at him through the mask and says, "Talk to anyone interesting lately?"
No, not more than the usual. How are you doing, Sideburns?
You're funny. No, Mr. Butler, I think one of these nights we're gonna get a fucking clue, right? Wanna tell me what you know?
I hope not. I hope it's so much more fun when you don't have a clue. I cock the gun back. I check that it has a bullet in the chamber. I put the
Are
safety
you
back
finding
on.
that one? You know, I tried using guns a while ago. I just never quite worked for me, you know.
It takes a special kind of
So,
touch. Oh come on, Max.
Actually,
Enough with the
actually,
foreplay. Well, what do you want?
I imagine he's got like his back to the wall and she's sitting in front of him. He's like on the same height as him. I think they're both like 5'4"-ish. Am I right?
You know what?
How tall are you?
You know what? Make me short today. I'll be short today. I'll be 5'4". Why not?
She's gonna
Oh my
put like
God.
the hand
Dude,
on the
it's
wall
so
behind
much
him so that basically she's above him, and she's got her face very close to it and says, "All right, Malkavian, spill it, spill the beans. What did the prince want from you?"
Connor very slowly smiles, looks dead into Max's eyes and says, "All information's got a price."
I got something. I got a little something for you. I've been doing some recon on our mark today, also on the prince. Was feeling a little bored. You know, I don't like to go into a mission unprepared. You would know that Mags, having been worked as an executioner and like a bloodhound for the La Sombra, has like a knack for finding information on people. I could tell you what his favorite TV show is.
Ooh.
Something like that. Maybe his favorite color. His blood type before he was tamed. His body count. She winks.
Connor softly tugs on the collar of your shirt, bringing your face a little closer to mine. Yeah, I wanted this to be fun, but apparently I gotta make sure that that kid stays safe, so fun and games might have to wait for another day. You're lucky, you know. The old prince didn't say a thing about you. I was kind of hoping that maybe they would try to, tip us against each other, but no. Looks like we're all in the same boat. Rats in a sinking ship.
Rats, yeah, that's right. She's gonna relax a little bit and actually sincerely smile at him now, and she holds out a hand, but like it's the backside up, as if she's want to give him something.
Connor extends one hand, as though to receive whatever is being handed to him.
And she grabs the hand with both of hers and says, You'll look after Ollie for me, right?
Connor instantly, like, the tone changes, and Connor is like narrows his eyes. You just shut the fuck up right now. Don't give me that.
No, you shut the fuck up. No, listen to me.
No, you shut the fuck up.
No, shut the fuck up.
You know,
God,
rent's, it's the 1st of February, rent's due. So before you give
Um,
me your big hero speech, rent better be in by the end of the day.
Fuck you, man. Now listen, I got a big stash of cash up in my apartment, and I don't intend to use it on anybody. And you can see there's she's just openly weeping right now because this is very important to her. I'm not gonna come back home with the all tonight. I'm not gonna come back home with the all tonight. Gotta be honest. I need to give this to him, okay? In case
You don't know that. You don't know that. Don't you? And Connor realizes that he's raising his voice, so he kind of like quiets down for a second, brings Max a little bit closer. Don't you be telling me this right now. Is that why you tossed the lady over?
Shit, fucking, that would have been fucking funny, eh? And she smiles. She laughs despite the tears in her eyes, and she says, and she finally like unhands you, and you see you have a little apartment key in your hand now, with like a tag on it that says Ollie, and she says, you know, I always thought you were a big asshole.
I thought you were one too. Turns out you were just a big softie. Connor kind of like pockets the key and says, I'm giving you this back.
Fucking won't. Listen, asshole.
Cam
You're right.
Cam turns his gaze to Ollie and sees him kinda lost in the sauce, maybe.
I was actually going to ask, like, one of the things Ollie does, and one of the reasons why Mags, like, approached him with being a vampire is that he's very observant and, like, really good at, like, figuring shit out, especially if you can use it against people. So I think that, Ollie noticed Mags going off, and I was wondering how much of that Ollie was able to pick up.
Who?
A storyteller, I am willing to do a contested roll to obfuscate this information.
Same.
Okay, so let's have a contest. Everyone?
Wait, Max. Max, you can do
Yes?
the roll, and I'll just give you my dice additionally, so we can do like a contested roll together.
Okay. So first off, what is Oleander's approach then?
Usually what he does when because he's a custodian at the hospital, and at various hospitals and places, he like technically is part of like an agency. That's how he's able to do night shifts pretty easily. He was already effectively nocturnal before he was turned, but he just kind of blends into the background because he's a quiet guy. He lets like the people like Dion and Vivian and even Connor and Cam like take up most of the attention while he fades away. So he probably, when he sees Mags and Connor go off, he probably just like casually walks to look at the weapons too, picking them out, but staying like very quiet and unassuming.
Then I think a contestant role doesn't apply in this case, since Ollie is now nearby listening in. I don't think there's much you can do for unless you want to use one of your disciplines, maybe your powers. Do you have
I would
something?
like to use.
I think that I wouldn't have an approach here, considering that like I am not physically aware. Like I don't think I have the awareness to know that Oleander's watching, unless like Max tips me off to that. So I don't think I would have a, other than just shoving the keys faster into my pocket. I don't think I have a venue.
I know that Max, kind of having trained Ollie, would notice that he just approaches. So I think I would like to just kind of do a roll to see how much I can obfuscate this interaction I'm having with him. Just kind of make it seem like a more or less regular vampire conversation, I guess. So, what do I roll?
Composure stuff.
So, Holly and Max, please roll wits and insight.
Okay, Ollie, you want to go first?
Yes, and it is just the pips we have marked
Mm-hmm.
in total, yeah?
Yes. One
Okay.
dot equals one dice.
By the way, once
I
again,
believe if you
fiction
have a
is
specialty.
stranger than
Sure
life. By the
does.
way, that roll would have been 1 dice for Connor. By the way, so I'm happy I don't get to roll.
1, 2, 3. It looks like I have 4 successes. Yeah.
4 successes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. What was it? Was it wits and
Insight.
Insight.
wits insight? Mm-hmm. Ah. Yeah, no, I lose.
Do you have less than 4 for that dice roll?
Yep.
So Ollie knows.
All the say is just that Ollie knows that his mom is dying or plans on killing herself.
So I guess
Ollie
Cam.
just continues to stay in the shadows. Or like once the conversation ends, before Max can turn around and like fully like see him. I mean, she probably knows he's there. But like he slips back to the others because like there are way too many people around to have like a conversation about this.
Okay, Ollie, I have the perfect outfit for you. Okay, so here you go. I've got you these, and Dion holds up like a pair of like these very nice fitted black trousers with like a lot of like chains and like pockets all over them. The kind of like kind of that like military core kind of look, but they're like ripped up, got chains, very very aesthetic, and like I
Cam.
think probably it's very Dion core.
Cam simply drops on the floor the clothes he had just picked for Ollie, and turns to Vivi.
Wow.
Hey,
No, I think no.
can I help
Dion's
you
definitely trying
instead?
to get- No, Dion's trying to get Cam involved with
What
this.
is-
Dion's trying to talk to Cam.
What
Trying to
did
one up
Cam
him by being like, I could dress this poor little man better than you.
Oh shit, Ollie! How long you been standing there?
The whole time.
Yeah.
We're all in the same room.
What
Wait,
was
are
it
you
that
wearing
Cam was saying to Vivi?
Can I help you get dressed, or do you have an idea?
Oh, well, I was thinking maybe like a strappy bralette moment with a sheer over top with like little sparkles, not like super sparkly like a Connor boy over there. Like something a little more subtle, like a maybe like sparkles in the fabric itself with like a little gem insets, and then Ollie makes a good point about being able to run and stuff, but I really, it's kind of my signature look to look like this. And she's like flapping the ends of her skirts around.
How about
Like,
we get an upper skirt that bring some gemstones just on top of your regular skirt. Bring some little sparkle in there.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Ooh.
Or maybe we could put a little slit in here so I can put my gun away.
Ooh. I think that's a
If I
great
have to-
idea.
If I have to pull it on somebody, you know, we don't want to pull it on anybody necessarily. But if I did, I think it would look lovely.
Does she put the handgun in her purse with her 5 phones?
I think she's suggesting like a thigh holster.
Ooh, classy. I like it.
I do think Vivian should have one of those purse handguns, you know, like the really small
Are
ones.
we just giving
Yes, that's what
Vivian
I'm
like 2
imagining.
guns?
I'm just also I do want to mention that the pants Dion picked out for Ollie are like the ones that zip off into shorts. But I don't think he realizes that yet. He thinks they're decorative zippers. But I do think that you could probably put a thigh holster underneath that. Zip them off to reveal
Ollie has
the
ever
gun.
shot a gun, so he's probably not going to bring a gun.
And Cam, darling, no silver. No silver. It'll hurt very bad.
Oh no, you're more of a golden boy. Anyway.
Mhm.
And he reaches out for some pieces and shows them off to you.
Just like rifling through them, like this one, not that one, this one, this one, this one. And it's like it's too many for her arms, but she's jangling.
You're all lucky that I got my wardrobe here for today. So you're all
Such a
welcome.
good wardrobe. I love it.
Huh.
Oh god, I wish I could just hang
it's
out in
so
here.
charming.
So many
Do
years
you
of modeling
have-
do that
They're
to
so
you.
cute, too.
Do you have any, like, just plain shirts? Like,
Ollie,
it's like
Some
maybe a
basics?
cotton blend.
Ollie.
Why would you wear a plain shirt?
I'm gonna wear
That's-
this jacket. He holds up like a leather jacket that is nice, but it's still very subdued.
But
Mm,
what about a leather jacket with a little design on the back, mayhaps?
I
You know, they
think
would
If I
hate
have
see
to
you
hide,
go.
I don't want to stand out.
we're at a rave. You'll stand out if you're too boring.
Yeah, it's very dark.
That
and
sounds
also
like a
very
challenge.
flashy at the same time.
I don't think anyone can stand out in a rave. The lights will get you at some moment.
That's a good point. Also, which I think Dion will probably know this. Is Ollie comfortable wearing like things that show off his chest?
I mean, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know yet because all he's worn, like, for the past several years is t-shirts, jeans, and scrubs. And
I
a
would think
janitor's
that
outfit.
Dion has probably dressed him up before, so I'm thinking that maybe if Dion's like he's due as a little dress up doll, he might know your preferences.
He okay, Ollie probably would protest a little, but probably did end up letting Dion and or Cam dress him up.
Okay, then Dion is definitely getting like a sparkly mesh sleeveless top to go with the
That might
pants
be a
and his, like-
little.
You can wear
As
something
soon
underneath
as
it if you
Dion
really
turns
don't want
around
to.
and opens his mouth, Oleander's like, no.
You know
We're
what?
not ready. I'm not
Ah.
ready for that yet.
How about this, Holly? And he hands you a shirt that is mesh, but it has like a bralette. And it's all black and very basic, but at the same time, it's so well manufactured that it sits on you like it was almost a tattoo.
Ooh, that looks really nice. A good choice.
Ollie's
to
having a
have,
bad
but-
time because this is not his vibe of fashions. Even when he went to raves, he was the t-shirt guy with like some glow sticks. And like, but like he's surrounded by hot people telling him what to wear. So he's and like he just heard this awful confession low-key from his sire. So he's just like so
You've got-
overwhelmed. And
You've
this
got
is
two
not usually what
toreadors
happens
in a
to him.
closet, dressing
And it's
you
all
for her
internal, by
rave.
the way. You don't see anything on his face.
Mhm. And
Wait,
then-
Della.
Oh, by the way, Dion is wearing with the cropped black turtleneck. He's wearing the Cisco Final Fantasy 14 core like hot pants with thigh highs with like kind of like sock garters connecting them, and he will hide several like knife holsters underneath the thigh high portions. They're like it's basically pants, but there's just a section cut out of the middle and they're buckled together. So he can reach in there and grab a knife or something. And also he does
Reach in
find
and
the
grab
most
something, all right.
Yeah, and he does find the most bondagey harness he possibly can and puts it on. Nothing that restricts his movement because he knows that he'll get scolded if he does that, but he does still wear like a very bondagey harness. Probably something that has like some D rings on it or something.
So I heard that you guys like to piss off my grandma. Good.
Oh no, did I piss
I'm
you off?
new.
I'm pretty sure Mags did, but I don't think I did. Did I piss her off? I don't think I did.
Max, by the way, has since left the room.
I'm glad
I
that
think I did it. I think I did pretty good.
I'm glad that you guys also don't suck up to her. I might need your help tonight, to be very fair.
What's up?
I can't tell you yet. I feel like there might be years here.
Don't worry, we can talk about it later. We can just focus on
But-
getting dressed.
Could I roll to try and like gut instinct intuition just based on like, you know, watching people for years, try and get a vibe or like try and figure out what the deal is? Or would that be a bit too much even for Ollie?
Roll me wits and insight again, I guess.
Okay, I should have put more stuff into insight. That makes a lot more sense. 1, 2.
Or you
I
could
have
also
really
just
good with
not
Or
do that and
awareness.
just be a big
No,
dumbass.
awareness.
Oh,
Sorry.
awareness. It's the same roll.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
I only have 1 success, so I'm not in the headspace. I don't get anything.
Would you like me
So-
to make that same roll? I can intuit a bit.
No, that's more of an Ollie thing. So,
Okay. No, it is also a me thing. If you want me to roll wits and awareness, I roll 8 dice.
So you don't quite understand what's going on with Cam, but you do see his phone buzzing like crazy. There's always notifications popping up. But you
Tucking that into my brain
Is-
for later.
Is the phone that Vivi has also buzzing?
are you getting calls, Ivy? Are you
I mean, because Mags took the
Yeah.
phone from Cam, and then Mags gave the phone to Vivi.
No, only his phone that he has in his hands right now is buzzing off. They
Different
work
one.
independently.
Can Dion make some kind of check to hear to like an awareness check to see if I can hear any grinded notifications?
I don't think you need to roll for that.
Do we
He
got
just
any? Do we got
knows.
any?
Yeah. Is Cam the kind of person who has notifications like on or like on silent? You know?
He has them on buzzing, on vibrate.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So
I
no
think in that
grinder, I'm
moment-
afraid.
I think at that moment, Dion's phone does get a grinded notification.
Ollie
that's just a
sighs.
flavor thing. No one needs to know about. I
Cam
think
looks
Dion
kind of
does.
confused. What is that noise?
Oh,
We'll tell you
Interesting.
when we're older.
Wait, hold on.
Dion,
Hold this con-
Dion
Cam.
notes in the back of his head that he doesn't know what grinder is. Interesting.
Why does Dion have grinder? He doesn't know how to read.
Oh,
Guess who has to read the fucking text from like the goddamn room?
No,
Sexting by
Ollie-
proxy.
Ollie and Viv help. Dion has his own account, but you guys have to help him.
All right, is everyone ready? I'm driving tonight, okay?
Kendra's so right.
Ready.
Not much reading on Grinder. You're right, Kendra. That's why Dion can use it.
All
I
right.
think in the end, y'all did manage to weasel Ollie into some sort of mesh shirt, but everything else he's wearing is very practical.
Nice. Also, Dion takes several knives.
Ollie takes knives and some scalpels as well.
Ollie, are you sure you don't want to wear this leather jacket? This one's pretty good. I flip it around. It says, "Eat ass, suck dick, and kill cops."
Oh, can I?
I actually like that one a lot. Yeah, hand it
He
Over.
pulls
over.
out
Ollie,
the
take
Disco
it.
Elysium jackets.
Yes.
Storyteller, I have a question actually.
Yes.
You told me there were no first aid kits in the lobby. Were there any in the armory?
Yes.
I would like to make it so that Max took all of them.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay. No first aid kits for anyone else. If you
Well, we're all going to the same place anyway, huh?
Max just want to
if
have a
she
bag
did-
full of gauze.
If she did take them, Ollie goes over and asks for some as well as the other person who actually has medical experience.
You think? I feel like that would be 5. She hands you 2, nods at you. And after she takes the first aid kit, she just leaves the armory.
Not me looking at my character sheet. I'm like, there's no medicine skill. Oh.
Yes, there is.
What?
No, there isn't.
Dion actually does have 1 dot in medicine. Fun fact. It's 16th
for
century
you.
medicine, but it
I
is
was
medicine.
gonna say he's gonna use leeches on a gunshot wound. We
No,
can't
here's the thing.
trust him.
Vivian would let him.
No, here's the thing. I gave him 1 dot in
Dion's
medicine
like,
because I was
"Quick,
like, in
give me
the
a
16th
cigarette."
century, you'd have to treat yourself, but I don't think he'd have enough. He has medical experience in the sense that he knows how to treat things, but he doesn't know the new way of treating things, so that's why he only has 1 dot in medicine.
He's
But
gonna
if
feed
he
us
was in the
ammonia
16th
and
century,
arsenic.
basically in the 16th century, he'd have 5 dots in medicine, but here he has 1.
Okay,
Also,
so now you.
storyteller, how many knives
yes.
can I take?
Nothing
Really quick.
that a little opium won't fix.
Sorry,
How many
Nomia.
knives can I take? How many knives can I take? Is there can I take
4.
4? I'll take 4 knives.
Okay.
And I have them strapped to I have them strapped to my leg. I think I take 3 from the armory, and I have 1 that I just have with me at all times. And it's very fancy. It's very pretty.
So you're now in the SUV. Kim is driving very safely, very slowly. The road is not too busy, and everything is calm at this time of night. You're making your way to the Barrens, a part of the city that has a lot of abandoned warehouses. And as you're about to get to the place, Cam pulls over to a gas station.
Storyteller, I have a really important question to ask.
Mm-hmm.
What's the seating arrangement?
Yeah.
It's
I call shotgun.
he didn't let you sit as a shotgun for some reason. There is
Who said shotgun? Then?
there is no one in the shotgun seat.
Wait,
Vivian's in the
all 5 of
middle
us are in the back of the SUV?
Yes.
I
Also,
think Dion.
she's reaching over to play her biggest hits on the radio.
Dion, I
unfortunately.
think.
You can just use the Bluetooth, Vivi.
But she wants to reach. Look at her nails.
Unfortunately, I do have to inform you that no technology will work while both Ollie and Mags are in the same car together.
This is a terrible tragedy.
I think, Ronnie, we talked about this a bit before. Can Dion be sitting next to Ollie and kind of nods off on his shoulder?
Of
Just kind of
course.
falls asleep.
No.
Okay, and now may I make another request?
Sure.
Can Ollie roll, I don't know what it would be, but some kind of awareness check.
What do you want to be aware of?
Something.
Go on.
Ollie, please roll awareness plus what's it called? Wait, let me see the word. Composure.
Okay, so that's gonna
You're so
be-
composed.
That is 3 out of 2. Yeah.
Okay. Can I narrate?
Yes.
Okay, so what Ollie notices is that really quietly in his sleep, Dion is like making moaning sounds.
Poor Ollie.
Ollie wakes him up. Ollie can't deal with this right now. He wakes him up.
there's one specific thing you hear, which is he just really quietly under his breath says, "Love wins," in like like a burning voice. So you just see him say, "Love wins," like kind of like like he's having a wet dream saying "Love wins." And that's what you hear.
Hey Cam, if we stop at the gas station, can I go out and get a breath of fresh air, please?
Yeah, we're
And maybe a
stopping
drink.
there. I have to go take a piss. And he pulls over
Thank God.
and
This girl.
runs inside the gas station.
Ollie is very
Very
quick to get
quick
out of the
follow him.
go get like a monster or something.
Dion wakes up and is like, "Damn it." I think really, actually, if Dion wakes up, I think there's actually, when you see him wake up, there's like kind of a moment of like realizing where he is. And then like, I think anyone who's paying attention would maybe notice like a bit of like disappointment or sadness. And then he like snaps back into reality.
Oh, there goes
Oop, there
gravity.
goes gravity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dion doesn't know that reference.
A storyteller.
Yes.
Before Max catches up with Cam, and while Oleander is walking around the car to go to the gas station to maybe buy a monster drink or something, can I lean in and talk to Vivi real quick?
Of course.
Hey Vivi, sorry to get all serious on you, but can you make a promise?
Oh, I love promises.
If things go bad tonight, I want you to just run, okay?
Are you planning on doing something?
No, it's just. And Connor kind of like sniffs the air. I don't know, just things kind of stink. And I just something's got me spooked. And well, you mean so much to me, and you got a great career in front of you. I wouldn't want your voice to be
I
snuffed
do,
from this world.
It's very true. You know, being loved by people means you live forever, right?
Even longer than forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I suppose so.
Is Dion
That was
listening
the
in on
music.
this?
Probably. Dion's got a really
Ollie's
high
not.
awareness, so if you don't know that he's kind of like weird, kind of sadly in the back, kind of just quiet. So and he has really high awareness, so I think you'd probably overhear it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look at Dion through the rear view. Well, yeah, just through the rear view mirror. Screw it. I don't have to make eye contact with you. You little horny devil. Hey Dion.
Hmm.
Hitting on Cam.
Am I hitting on Cam?
Yeah, you're hitting on Cam.
Are you two fighting?
No, I'm not hitting on Cam. What?
So you're
Why do
not
you think
hitting
I'm
on
hitting on
Cam.
Cam? No.
So you're not hitting on Cam.
No.
Because here, I thought you were hitting on Cam. You were walking
No.
around half dressed like you love to do.
We had to change clothes. We all were walking around half dressed.
But you were walking around extra half dressed.
What on earth are you talking about?
Okay, Could I? Oh, this is absolutely terrible. Do I have awareness? I don't have awareness. You know, I'm gonna fly by the seat of my pants, and I'm gonna assume that Dion is lying to me.
Dion is not lying to you.
Dion is lying to me, so internally I'm like, freaking that hot Dion,
The one
stupid sexy
God
Dion.
damn it, Mahal.
Stupid sexy Dion.
stupid sexy Dion.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. That's Dion in Connor's head right now.
But I would like it to be put in the record, by the way, that Dion and Connor's relationship is a really like weirdly stressed one. Because Dion is always walking around half naked in the background of my Zoom calls.
Yes.
And you
wear
keep
little
asking
maid
me to take
outfits.
photos of your dick.
Yeah, because I can't figure it out. I don't think I ask you to take photos. I think I take the photos, but I think I have to ask you to send them to people.
Which I have to say, like, you've been aware of smartphones for a little while. It feels kind of weird, but I still assume you're just a big idiot. So I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna show you one more time. You select the photo from the camera roll. Okay, that's actually a little bit hard to understand. And then you press the green button.
Okay, there's so much on these things. There's so much. There's so many things. And a lot of them don't have visual. Some of them are just lists. Why are there so many lists? They're just like little. The little? You know when you tap on the thing and then like a list of like things come up. You know those. Those are confusing. I don't like those. I like when there's like a big button and it's color coded. Those are good. I like those.
In this flashback, I put my hand on Dion's shoulder and I tell him, one day you'll get it. You didn't get filters before, and now you're putting filters all over your dick pics.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't found. You haven't gotten a hang of stickers yet, but you'll get there.
Inside the gas station, Cam is talking to someone. There is a girl wearing a purple wig, and they seem to be good friends. As soon as Cam sees them, she leaps into his arms and they hug.
I think probably after the conversation with Connor and Vivian, Dion would get out of the car and go into the gas station, probably to get a snack. Actually, not a snack. He's a vampire. Never mind. He's just looking around.
Where are they? Where am I in relation to this?
Condoms.
I'm with that. I think that Ollie was walking, like after, buying a monster and maybe some Cheetos. Was walked up to Max to initiate a conversation, but then saw this. So, I'm gonna say Ollie is next to Max when this is occurring.
Outside the gas station, there are a couple of drunk people, and they are getting rowdy. Yes.
So we are inside of the gas station, and so is Cameron, presumably his lover, right?
Maybe.
No, we are both inside the same building, is my question.
Yes. You went after him, so yes.
Right, and just outside the gas station, we see like a brawl brewing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I'm assuming everyone who's inside the gas station notices it.
Yes, they're pretty loud outside, and they're starting to fight between each other.
I would like to sigh very loudly, go wink at Ollie, kind of signal him to stay back, and I would just like to approach the rowdy gentleman.
They're outside the station by the gas tanks.
I'm going by the gas tanks.
Filler things.
Yep. Are they electrical devices?
No.
They're just old school gas filling things, huh?
Yes, it's a pretty rundown place.
Okay, I would like to approach the gentleman with my arms around, being like, "Hey, gentlemen, there's no reason to get rowdy on such a lovely night, huh?"
What are you on? Who's this chick? Who brought their chick tonight? And the man.
All by myself, kids.
Go
dear
away.
Storyteller, Is this happening within view of the car?
Yes. The car is parked in the
God
near the
damn
gas
it.
pumps. Pumps, that's the word.
There you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yay!
I start to get out of the car, but I know I'm gonna be late to whatever's about to happen.
Vivi's
Right.
also following.
I would like to be prepared as soon as the next one tries to swing at them. I would like to use my lethal body feature to intercept and break his arm.
Christ, what? They're just a couple of drunk people.
No, I'm just like if they start initiating aggression with me, or if they start attacking each other, I kind of want to break them apart in a way that they won't get back up to fight again afterwards.
Max is gonna sneak up behind them and do the stealth kill move.
No, my intention is not killing them. My intention is disabling them from engaging in more violence.
From life, you know?
Dion,
You
All
did
right,
try
so
to
what are
push
they
over
doing?
that wheelchair lady. I do want to say that.
yeah.
Right.
During this, Dion is pointedly not going outside with Mags. Like what with this, Dion is
The
going
man-
to see that this is happening and then go over to Cam and the person in the purple wig and just like not really get into their business, but kind of like I'm just gonna stand near them and like if anything goes wrong, like our job is to protect these people. So
Mhm.
if anything goes down, I want to be near them.
Yeah. And Ollie is with them as well because, you know, Mag said so. And also because of the same mindset, like, well, I'll let her do her thing.
Dion
Offer
is
some
also
Cheetos and
definitely-
monsters to, like, you know, the other vampires, like, what's up?
Dion is also holding like a bottle of aloe vera that he thinks is lube.
So outside, the drunk men are just fighting amongst themselves and making a big ruckus. They're getting very close to the SUV and away from Mags. They just keep hurling insults at Mags. However, like, you creepy shake, stay away. You're killing the vibes. And
please, I assure you, there's nothing about these vibes that could possibly make any worse.
and they
Sorry, I
keep
didn't realize
getting
that was
closer
allowed.
and closer to the SUV, and you realize that some of them have knives.
I immediately go to. I'm going to start swinging for the one close to the SUV and using my lethal body feature. I would like to take his head off.
What the fuck?
Lethal body, baby.
Ollie,
I would like to remind the players that one of the principles of the coterie is to uphold the masquerade.
I'm assuming we are well outside of the view of the person working at the gas station.
No, it's a very small gas
Okay.
station. Everything is glass. You can see inside, you can see outside.
Okay, in that case, I'm not going to go for the kill, but I am going to try to disable him immediately.
Okay, roll strength and what? Sorry, let me just check the charts.
Brawl?
Yes, no. Yes, brawl.
Yeah. Mags makes a point of never having any weapons on her. Hang on. I need to find
Except
the
for
feature.
these guns, gestures to biceps.
Exactly. So, these are, I'm assuming, just mortals, right?
Yes, and they're drunk.
So I would like to, so I'm just going to add my, hang on. It's gonna be strength, brawl, and, yeah, strength and brawl. 3, 6.
This guy's gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, dude, did I always have chronic fatigue? No, dude, I'm disabled now.
Oh my god. You rolled
Dude,
3
where's that
seconds.
That's a critical success. The
my
men's
God.
are
So, yeah,
the people
sorry,
are
my
fucking wasted on the floor. Some of them have broken arms, other have like their neck is gonna be fucked for a few years. Yeah. Now it's quiet.
Yeah, just imagine like 2 crumbled up pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna stand over them, stretch my knuckles, gonna do a little crack. I'm going, oh, sorry, gentlemen. And I'm just going to start dragging them away to a different place where it's a little bit more quiet.
I think
Ollie
Dion...
one takes the aloe vera from Dion, grabs the lube, puts it in his hand instead. 2
As we all know,
goes
Ollie
off
carries
after
that around.
Max with like a brisk pace that tells everybody, "Oh, Ollie is upset."
I think Dion is going to... Dion does also want to go out there, but I think he's like, no, on a job, I have to stay to the job, and I'm going to stand with Cam and Purple Wig
So
and
inside,
kind of pull them back a little bit away from the window.
so inside, the clerk is calling the police right now. Of course. And
I'm gonna go talk to the I'm
Cam?
gonna go to the clerk.
Cam and his friend are totally unaware of what's going on. They're in their own world. And you can hear them whisper, I haven't seen you in such a long time. I'm so glad you're all right.
A storyteller.
Yes?
I have an ability to allow people to rationalize. Could I use that on the gas station attendant to understand that this is just just a little bit of a fight between people who know each other? There's no need to call the cops over this.
Sure.
So I believe that the victor, or if it was a contested role, it would be with wits plus awareness for them. By the way, for me it is manipulation of 4. Would it be performance or?
Sorry, that was the microwave.
It's my microwave. I was like, dang, when he's making food, I guess.
Maybe intimidation.
If you would like, I can do that. So that's 7 plus 1 die. That's 8 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I sent it. Sorry. I'm new to this program. This is really nice, though. It's really fancy.
Okay, so that's a that's a lot of dice. So that's a success, and the clerk is like, I just earned minimum wage. Okay, dude, I didn't see anything. Please don't. Oh God, I have to go take care of the footage.
Dion's gonna walk up to him. And I think he is going to he's just gonna say, I'm really sorry about this, and just try and and he's gonna slide the lubricant over the counter and just be like, can I still get these? Are you a little shaken? And he's gonna kind of wink a little bit, like he's gonna just try and flirt a little bit.
You know what? Just take it. I didn't see anything. It's fine. I have to go take care of the footage in the back. Oh God.
Pleasure doing business with you. And I grab Dion by the arm and I drag both of us outside.
Wait, so I don't get to buy these? No, whatever.
You get to take them. It's even better than buying them.
The clerk has gone away, and Cam and his friend are now making their way back to the car.
I'm gonna follow after them, but also Dion doesn't like stealing, so he's gonna leave them.
What a good lad.
I grabbed the Snickers bars on the way out. I can eat food, by the way, just like Ollie. That's the thing. That's the thing we share. That's us, you know, little goblin.
The only thing that binds us together, aside from being trans mask, and I pay rent at your house.
And you pay on time. And let me tell you, I appreciate that, unlike some people. And speaking of some people, where is Max in relation to all of us right now?
I don't know. She went to take care of the bodies.
Max is gonna prop them up by like a bench, make sure they lie comfortably, like they don't really injure themselves even more. And she's just gonna mumble over, oh, sorry. Oh, beans. So I reckon she's like next to a bench right outside of the exit or the entrance to to the to the gas station, and she just sees all of her companions coming out, and I imagine giving her like a very disappointed look, and
Ollie's hustling to her.
Below her mask, she's got a shit-eating grin.
You got some tension in you. You know, therapy's cheaper.
I don't believe in therapy, con.
Max, what the fuck?
Ollie, is that how you speak with your sire?
Yes. In this
Well, good,
situation, yes.
I didn't raise no bitch, that's true. What do you mean? They were getting too close to the SUV, it took care of them.
Ollie is like looking at the others and like trying to, because like everybody's there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. If Cam and Purple Wig are going back to the SUV, then Dion would walk up to Mags as well. And I think Dion I think is gonna walk directly out to Mags and go, you know, for somebody who gives me so much shit, you really are going kind of crazy today.
Dion?
You know, I appreciate you growing up. You decided to grow up on this particular night out of all of them, Dion. Thank you.
I've been doing my best. Excuse me? We've got a job to do, so maybe get your shit together.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of you. Now, can you go back to the SUV so I can talk to my child?
Dear storyteller, please, for the love of God, tell me that Purple Wig doesn't get on the shotgun seat.
She gets on the shotgun seat.
You know what's worse? Cam pats it before she gets it, like, come here, baby. Or what is Purple Wig's pronouns?
She, her.
He, her. Okay,
she,
cool.
her.
Yeah, Cam was like, here you go, babe. And Purple Wig is like, thanks.
Dion is gonna, as Dion turns away to go back to the SUV, he's gonna look at Ollie and just say, your sire's been on some shit lately, get him together, and just go back to the SUV.
Fuck.
Before Vivian leaves for the SUV, she's just gonna put a little manicured hand on Mag's shoulder and is just like, just so you know, as a coterie, the actions of one speaks for us all. I hope you will not misuse that.
Thank you, Viv.
Love you. And she's gonna saunter off.
I love Vivian so fucking much.
Yeah.
At least when she says something, I'm like, oh yes.
Yeah, Dion, as they get back into the SUV, Dion is just gonna sit next to Viv and just like, and just be like, Viv, please type in Giotto into my phone again. I need to.
Okay. Well, when I tried to put on my albums,
they're out of the car now. It should work.
Okay. She's like tapping.
Yeah.
With her
like,
long
Dion
nails.
needs to calm down.
With her long nails. It's ASMR.
Yeah, Dion needs to calm down with the wife music video really quick.
So now Mags and Ollie are having a conversation.
I'll mute for a second.
Before they start talking, Max is gonna disarm them and just take away the knives and just kind of pass them on to Ollie.
I thought you were already done that.
Well, no, I was doing it. Oh, you mean, was that a pun about me disarming them because I broke their arms?
I didn't say disarm.
Oh, no. Well, no, I'm just taking away the knives, making sure they lie mostly comfortable. And I glance back at the cashier inside, or where they used to be anyway.
Connor handled him.
And I turned back to Ollie and said, "The cashier is not going to need any more. It's not going to need any more work."
Connor already handled him. He looked scared out of his wits. He already talked about getting rid of the footage. I think he'll find, and I don't think anybody would think of it. But what is going on?
Ollie, what do you think this is?
Sorry, could you say that one more time? Your audio cut out like at the beginning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
I'm just gonna cross her arms, look up at him, and be like, Ollie, what do you think this is? Be honest.
He starts to get like Ollie is someone who is very internal, and that is part as like him as a person, him going to med school to be a surgical intern explicitly in like ER situations and trauma center situations. He is very good at keeping things intact, but you do see him like crack a little and he gets a little emotional. Max, I think you're going to die tonight.
That's very funny, kid. We're all dead. We're vampires, smartass.
Max.
And you can see she's looking away from him now.
Max, I know that you know I overheard everything. And I want you to listen.
Shit, and she's gonna start sobbing a little bit.
Max, if you start crying, I'm gonna start crying, and I don't like crying either.
Well, fuck you then. Fuck these guys.
You!
She's gonna
Max.
turn back to him and just kind of try to regain her composure, do a little breathe in, a little breathe out, and be like,
Ollie leads her through it in the way that, like, medical personnel, I assume, are trained to help with, like, overwhelmed people.
yeah, thanks, kid. I don't trust any of this one bit. Besides from the other things that I'm sure you're really desperate to talk to me about. And she points out the 3 goons. It's like, I don't believe for a second that these people were here by chance. Not for a minute.
Yes, but if we're going to do something, then we need to work together on it. And, like, look at me. I don't work well with people. I got kicked out of med school for blackmailing people.
I know.
But if we want to survive, literally survive, we have to work together. You cannot do, like, you can't do heart surgery with one surgeon. You have to have a whole team. Whether you trust them or not, you just have to trust their abilities. And Max, you have to trust me. And you can't die tonight. Or whatever you want to call it. You have to live.
Oh, wait. There's no future for me. Not in this coterie, not in this city, not in this fucking Camarilla. You have to say that, right?
You know what's really funny? I thought the exact same thing years ago when I was alone in the hospital. And you know who started talking to me, Max?
I don't know, some loser?
Someone who gave me a second chance. And that's why I'm here. And I can't lose you.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry about those fucking goons, but...
That's okay.
We all fuck up. I don't know. Yeah. I don't...
And... like... I know therapy is a hard thing to come across when you're a fucking vampire or kindred or whatever. I'm still learning the lingo, but you have to talk to someone. Me or Meryl or... I'm here to listen. God knows, or Kane or whoever knows, that you've listened to me.
Time that's not, I believe, that Mags looks down and you can see some actual shame on her face. You've really shamed her with that. I was gonna say, yeah, you're right. Okay, you ready to get back to the SVs so the others can yell at me?
I won't let them yell at you. Only I can yell at my big sister, okay?
Okay, kid. She punches your arm real hard.
Leander sucker punches in the arm just as hard. Okay, let's get going. We got a fucking job to do, and then after this, we are getting pizza and we're going to your house and you're gonna tell me all about your plants. And I'll try my best to remember their names. Okay?
No, not the death flag.
Ollie, roll it back.
Max. We're gonna go back home, and I promise you're gonna get that puppy.
I'm going to Disneyland, Max.
Maxie, the thing is,
No.
I came in here, me, Siska the player, with like a whole barrel full of death flags. I've just been peppering them everywhere. I'm just like, you can have one, and you can have one, and you can have one too.
See, but this one got me because this was Ollie handing you the death flag, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I know, and like for the record, I'm good. I'm having a blast, but I'm also like actually emotional right now too. I'm like,
Dude, roleplay
I'm like
is a
taking
powerful
a
feeling.
Clarification,
I am
I'm
good.
not mad at
I am
Siska.
good.
Dion's
Yeah,
mad
we're-
at Mags. I'm not mad at Siska.
There's no beef on the table.
I was
Absolutely.
God,
hoping
do they
that
hate each
conversation
other?
happened in the car.
There's only salad at the table.
Ollie would
Really?
rather die a second time than let other people listen into him trauma dump or admit any like actual real emotions. Only Max can do that. Only Max is the exception. Because
If
she's
Connor
his big
had
sister.
overheard, Connor would have leaned over to Vivian and said, "Did you know Ollie blackmailed people? I thought he failed medical school."
Dion really quietly in the corner is just going, "What? I make you feel so high." Really
You
quiet.
can tell that
I
when
got
they're
more
like,
respect for that kid now. Damn.
So inside the
can
and
car,
he's paying his rent
Max
on
and
time.
Ollie are coming back.
Let's all go back.
Cream soup. It is
Max and Oleander's eyes are puffy, but like they're also like glaring at the others, so everybody's like, okay, we're not gonna ask what's going on.
inside the car, Cam just is on his own world with his friend, and he's completely unaware of all that just happened, and he's just, "What are you guys up to? We gotta go. We're gonna be late."
Hey, so lady, okay? I need my time.
We're all
So is this the
old.
person you were?
Get
Is
on
this
with
the
it.
person you were texting? Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Mia. Nice to meet you all. Sorry, I had to hitch a ride.
Mm-hmm.
You've all noticed that his phone has stopped buzzing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and once Mags and Ollie get back in the car and the phone stops working, that's when Dion looks up. And
Yep.
leans over to Mia and says, "Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Dion.
Nice to meet you, Dion.
I like your hair."
Oh, thank you. I got this wig today. I'm glad it came on time.
Ah, it's a wig. I see. Wigs are so good.
It's human
I miss
hair.
ordering things on the internet.
Oh my god. How'd they get that color?
Oh, are you one of those vampires that destroys technology?
Oh no, I was in like torpor for 500 years. I woke up like a few years ago, so I'm still getting used to it.
He's a little silly.
Yeah, he can't read.
The hearing
I'm
vampires
learning.
destroy technology. I think Max is gonna look up and raise an eyebrow at that, like, okay, shit, dude.
Mia looks very confusedly at Cam, and she whispers, "What's torpor? Mark hasn't told me about that yet." And Cam gets visibly nervous, and he's like, "Not right now. I'll explain to you later."
Wait. Is Mia human?
Mia, as you all can detect, is a thin blood.
Thin blood. Okay.
Oh.
So she
For the viewers who don't
So I
know,
didn't-
what is
so
a
I
thin
didn't-
blood?
So I didn't break the masquerade by saying that.
No.
Okay, cool.
Connor
You would be
cocking
the
a
one
gun.
to blame
Alright,
for
Dion.
the masquerade.
Alright, Dion, die.
It will be Cam.
So for the viewers, basically vampires have generations. The first vampire was Cain. So every generation from Cain until the vampires now has their blood, I would say, like, diluted. They lose vampire powers and prowess. and Thin Bloods are vampires from the 13th generation forward. So imagine that you were turned by a vampire who was already like over 13 generations away from Cain. Not necessarily in years, but if a vampire bites you, you get the next generation of power beneath. So whoever bit Mia was already a neonate like you guys.
Except me.
So they're a baby.
They're even more
Dion,
baby than
for-
any of you.
For reference, I think
I'm
everyone
not
here is
the
either
baby.
everyone here is either 12th or 13th gen, and Dion is 10th gen. For reference.
For
Yeah.
reference, Cam is 13th gen.
Yeah, I think you drop it enough into the storyteller.
Cool. Then I think
Vivian would like to, kind of lean over towards the shotgun because I'm imagining she's in the middle back seat.
Mhm.
They cannot
Just
see
going
out the
to-
back window at all. Hat too big.
Hat too big.
Don't
girl
worry,
too
the
tall.
car has cameras everywhere.
And she's gonna take Mia's hand. Was
Mhm.
it?
Yes, Mia.
And say, "Hello, I'm Vivian. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I
But
know
I would
you.
like to know more." Oh, you do? Oh, it's
Oh my
always so
god,
nice to meet a
I've been a fan for so long. I can't believe I'm meeting you tonight.
Oh gosh, I just adore you. Have you been friends of dear Cam for a long time?
Yes, we're good friends.
Ollie snorts.
This is the point where can she intuit if Mia means perhaps there was a bit of a hesitation in the friends part.
There was a bit of hesitation, but not in the way you're thinking.
can Dion is there a way to know just from vibes if someone is someone's sire or not?
I think the vibes are kind of clear. I think
Okay.
everyone here has deduced the obvious.
Then Dion is going to kind of. I think Dion's in the seat behind, because if Viv's in the middle, then I think Dion's probably in the seat behind shotgun. So he's just gonna lean forward and chat with Mia, and just kind of like get a read on her vibe, kind of like hang out and just like be like friendly to her. Just he basically just wants to like just chat like as they're in the car, just kind of like chatting, getting to know her, not necessarily trying to probe her for information, but just like developing a rapport with her.
Mm-hmm. Mia is very
So
kind, but
feels
you
like she-
can detect a twinge of nervousness. Cam has that same twinge of nervousness about him tonight.
I think
Ollie
I just
offers
want to
them
be-
Cheetos.
Yeah.
Mia,
Dion essentially just wants to be someone that Mia trusts and would potentially, if shit hits the fan, I want Mia to come to me, possibly.
Mia is very kind and very cheerful. She talks about herself a bit. Oh, Vivi, I was so inspired by you that I started my own channel on YouTube, and I'm a singer.
Oh my gosh.
I am also on Spotify.
That's just wonderful. You should send me your links. Perhaps once we're out of the car, because the technology doesn't quite work with my dear friends over there. I tried to play one of my albums earlier and it didn't quite work. But I would love to see your work sometime.
Maybe we can share some works later today.
I
Or
could even
tonight.
sing while we drive in place of our non-functional radio.
I would love to.
Let's all sing together. We'll have
Storyteller.
The wheels on the bus go.
And
Redheaded rat. Redheaded
storyteller?
rat.
Yes.
While the others are talking, Max is kind of sitting back, very broody, a lot more broody than usual. She's going to sit back in her seat. She's going to listen to the conversation. She would like to scan Mia. She likes to ascertain what her mental health state is like, and she would like to know as much about the relationship between Cam and Mia as she possibly can.
Okay. Roll, please.
I would like, and just quickly, I would like to do it on the basis of like mental health.
Mm-hmm. Roll on
Because she seemed
medicine
deranged.
and intelligence.
This
Medin.
bitch is depressed.
They're in an abusive relationship.
Roll for diagnosis.
I mean, yeah. I'm
Congratulations. You got ADHD.
Yeah, I got zilch.
You
2 successes.
So yeah, you can only see that she is happy, but she is nervous.
Yeah.
You gotta love Max doing a mental health check on another character, but not themselves.
That's
Also, I
very
have
in
enough,
character. 100%.
I have enough of a storyteller that isn't actually but storyteller.
Mhm.
I messed up my disciplines a little bit when I made my character sheet, so I updated my disciplines. I now have 3 dots in presence and 1 on aspects. Okay, thank you so much. That's just a side note. Don't worry about it.
So you finally.
Also,
Sorry.
oh, sorry. I've been meaning to ask this, but I forgot during the break. What type of music does Vivian do?
Oh, it's a very eclectic sound. It's closest I can pinpoint would be like Witch House, so like purity ring and stuff. It's a tender poppy, but also has that like edge of macabre to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Imagine the sound
Ollie
of
has
whales.
not heard of
okay?
it.
Vivian is
Eve
taking
Dari?
this personally.
Yeah, when she introduced
Also-
herself, like when they first met, Ollie was like, "Oh, cool," and Vivian was like, "Oh, fuck this kid."
Fuck this kid. Also,
You know,
for flavor,
she
I
has
just
to
wanna...
try that much
Let me see.
harder to win him over.
For flavor, I just want to say that Dion, this is kind of gross, so, but Dion basically has, he does this thing where he does embroidery and he embroiders on his skin instead of onto fabric. So, like, he's kind of like, he doesn't have a needle and thread with him right now, but he is like kind of just kind of running his fingers over these little black embroidered flowers on the back of his wrist, just like as a fidget.
Oh, is
Mm.
that
That's just something
henna?
he's doing. That's
Is that henna?
oh no, it's embroidery.
No,
You want to
it
see?
gets
And he
worse.
holds up his arm to Mia
You
to
you-
look at it.
you guys can do that?
Oh,
It's
anyone can
just
do it.
him.
Humans can do it.
No,
It's
no,
li-
no,
you
it's just him.
You just don't.
It's just him.
Anyone can do it. It's just that you don't pierce the actual skin. You go onto the top layer of skin. It doesn't actually make you bleed. It's pretty easy. It doesn't even
Sterilize
hurt.
your needles. Don't you?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
yeah,
doing
Ollie
it,
tells
but
me to-
thank you.
Yeah, it turns out
Yeah,
bloodborne
don't do
illnesses
it.
are actually extra bad for, wink, people like us.
Yes, illnesses spread by blood. Those are a thing. I know that. I've known that
Yes,
all
I
my
taught
life.
you that.
Yes.
So you're
No, I
finally
knew that
here.
before, totally.
Also, because I want to get to the rave. I do want to say that I handed Mia my business card, by the way.
Oh, thank you. What is this for?
It's exactly the business card from American Psycho.
It's a coaster.
Well, actually, first off, it also doubles as a Swiss Army knife. Actually, you can open it up and it has like a little a couple tools in there. But that's just I'm actually Vivian's agent. Actually, you could say that I'm the one putting Vivian out there, getting shows, getting ads, getting billboards. I'm just saying, if I like your sound, maybe
I've never
you
seen a
could put your
Vivian
name out there.
billboard.
Max is just
Well,
openly laughing at this.
not in this town. I mean, like, listen, you have to put your money in the right place.
Billboard in another town?
Dion doesn't
I'm
openly.
from New
Dion
York.
doesn't openly laugh, but he does go and then before stopping himself.
Yeah. It turns out that in Iowa, there's like this specific law that makes billboards in a specific region really cheap. So I'm like, you know what? Blast them everywhere. The
Oh,
Midwest
I would-
loves your music, Vivi.
Well, they also love it here. We should get a billboard here.
Yeah.
Well,
Hannah, we should get a billboard here. So do you want to
maybe
just
once
work
we
that
get
out?
to a mill, maybe maybe we can,
Okay,
Mhm.
1 mil. Well, I could front a little bit.
No.
That's
Dion does the
Like, Dion
conversion
counting
from
on his fingers.
current dollars
like,
to his
hold up.
old-timey currency.
So do you remember when we went over 1,000?
Right.
Oh, I do. Just like it was yesterday.
Yes. So then there's 10,000, and then there's 100,000, and 100,000 is 1 million.
You
It's a
got it.
large
Alright.
sum of money.
It is.
I
it
love
is-
how
it is
Connor's
in fact
reacting
a
to
large-
this as if Connor doesn't know what numbers are.
So Cam is parking the SUV, and he turns to talk to everyone. Okay, everyone. At first we're going to have a meeting, but then we can do whatever we want. So we have that to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Storyteller, quick question. What are the vibes at this rave?
You're still in the parking lot.
Okay, never mind. I thought, as per the background, I thought we were already like through the front gate. Sorry.
No.
forgive me.
We're still in the parking
We
lot.
hear the
We
music
just
going.
parked.
Doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom.
You can hear screaming from the inside. Things are
Yeah.
going crazy. But Cam is now very serious regarding you all. Okay, so about the meeting. So what I'm here to do, I think you guys have something to do with it, actually. You guys live in the medical district, right?
Max
Mhm.
nods.
Kinda.
Huh. Well, she didn't
I
tell
live
you.
with Connor, so
She didn't tell you, but we're gonna give the medical district to the anarchs. That's what we're here to do.
Ah, right.
Um,
No one can
was
see
the
it, but
name for
Max is
Connor?
grinning one ear to the literally grinning one ear to the other.
Ollie definitely looked to Max to see what the vibes of the situation were. Like, is this a thing to be happy about or not? Because I like. There's
Ollie,
so
you would
much.
know. You've known Max for long enough to know that this is a very bitter grin.
Okay, thank you.
Now,
that mean for Connor?
just when you say that you're handing over the medical district, are we talking like anything like beneath Pine Avenue? Because like the gerrymandering in this district is a little bit like funky. So I'm like wondering exactly because we might be like right on the line.
Who the hell is Jerry?
and why is he
Cam.
Mandarin?
Dear Cam, are we getting evicted?
Yeah, we're gonna hand over to the whole medical district, basically. As you know, shit has been hitting the fan, and Grandma wants a few months to come up with any genius plan on that head of hers. So we're handing over the medical district, the whole thing, for a temporary truce.
Hey kid, got a question. Did your grandma talk to you about like any kind of anarcho-fitters gonna be at this thing?
This whole part is run by anarchs. That's why I'm here and not her.
No, any big shots?
Yeah, we're talking to the man. We're talking to the Baron. We're talking to. Oh, right, she didn't tell you anything. We're talking to the
Oh.
Anarch leader today. We're talking to Mark today.
I can know that guy. Great humor. Awful sense of fashion.
So yeah, that's what we're in for. Mia over here is also gonna help us with the negotiations.
Dear storyteller, I have a question.
Mhm.
Could I use my intelligence and knowledge of finance to remember what kind of what would be the strength level of the anarchs in this region? You know, are they like military powered? Do they have the money to back up literally a takeover of this entire region, or is our gang so weak that we're literally just folding over? That would be my question.
So, the Anarchs are winning the war against the Camarilla in the city. So, yes, they do have the power to pummel everything to the ground.
So it's bad,
Do we
bad, real
have, like-
bad.
Do we have like loyalty to Camarilla?
Yes.
I don't know if do I have. Does Dion have
Technically-
loyalty to Camarilla?
You're just all in Camarilla. Sometimes you don't get to choose where you belong. Sometimes your sires just make you. And since you were dumped on a Camarilla house, your condition to be alive is to be in the Camarilla.
Okay. And if Anna takes over, does Dion even know enough about this? I don't know if Dion knows enough about this conflict to like have an opinion. He has 1 intelligence, 0 finance, 0 politics. I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know
what's going on
anything.
here.
He's still listening to K-pop in the backseat.
I can't because you're in the car.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, this is bad for
Vivian's
business.
doing a cover of K-pop.
So I think Dion's gonna look to Connor for how he should feel about this. Connor, should I be worried about that? Is that gonna affect my whole deal? Like, and I say that in a way that's like, you know what my deal is. A bit more than other people here, so like, is it gonna affect my deal?
Yeah, so you know what they say, that all change is good change? Yeah, that doesn't
Mhm.
apply in this case.
Okay, so bad change, not great for me.
It's bad, bad, real
personally.
bad. It's bad, bad.
Okay.
Move out of the house, bad. Bad, bad. We might be sleeping under a bridge for a little while, bad.
Wait, what about my coffin? What would happen to that? Would we
So
be able to keep it?
let me. I mean, you could take it with you. I don't know why you would want to, considering we'll
Does
be
it
running for our
does
lives.
it belong? Does my coffin? I don't know how property works nowadays, but does my coffin like belong to me? It's mine, right? I can take it if I want.
Dion, and Connor kind of like leans in a little closer. You know, the mask of nonsense washed away for a second. Dion, if the anarchs take over, they get to say what's rule, what's what, and you know, if we happen to be on there where they basically could do whatever they want with us, and that's, you know, not exactly what we would want. Also, yes, you can take your coffin with you.
Okay, because it's pretty much my only thing. That's like my only thing, you know. Oh, and my jar. I need my jar as well. But I keep that in my coffin, so it's fine. They're kind of one thing.
Yes, Max?
I would like to see where is Mia standing in relationship to all of us at this moment?
Mia?
Mia.
Mia is very friendly towards everyone. She
No, where physically is she standing?
Oh, she's
She's in
still in the
shotgun.
she's still in the shotgun seat. You're all in the car.
Oh, we're all in the car standing
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Yes.
Oh, right, yeah. I
We
think
haven't
Max
left the
is gonna
car yet.
leave. Max is gonna leave the car and go outside into the parking lot to have a smoke.
Dion's gonna roll his eyes, look at Ollie and be like, keep an eye on them, please. Don't leave her alone.
I know.
So in the back of the car, you notice that it's not Viv the only thing covering the back. The truck of the car seems to be rather full.
Do I see this?
Ever since the skirmish in the parking lot.
You mean at the gas station?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I open up the boot and I have a little look-see daisy.
It's locked.
I rip it open.
Sure, give me a larceny plus
Strength.
strength roll.
If you had talked to
Denise,
Ollie, I could have helped.
Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. That's 2 out of 4.
But 2 of those are ones. Is that a critical fail in this game?
That's a critical fail.
Yep. All I did was just mess up that fucking boot.
And hurt your hand.
I think if Dion, if like you like a tug on the thing, I think if it's a critical fail, maybe we notice. If
You
at least
You
absolutely
just
notice.
hear
Max is-
something
Max is
scratching
not
on the
good
car. You
The
just hear.
car
then-
bounced
then-
a little.
Stealthy about the
So,
then Dion's gonna dramatically get out of the car, look at Max, and go, "Didn't you already get a talking to?"
Technically, y'all just yelled at me and I didn't listen, so I know what you're talking to. Anyway, I don't trust this shit one bit, and neither should you.
Viv's
I
head
know I
just
shouldn't trust it,
poking
but
out
at
of
least
car.
I'm sticking with the
Dion?
team.
Dion?
There's
I
not
didn't
gonna
feel
be
like
a
you-
Let me
team,
talk
Abby.
to Mags, okay?
Control your sire. What?
Dion?
Mm-hmm.
I've already talked about this. Let me handle
Let's
it.
talk some more.
Dion!
Fine.
No, Ollie, let
I'm
him
sticking
talk,
with
right?
I'm sticking with Mia and Cam like we're supposed to. And if something because listen, I might not know what's going on exactly, but I'm not going to just fuck everything up because I want to. I'm going to stick with the group. I'm not going to listen. It's my you can do whatever you wish, but whatever you do affects me. Okay?
You know,
So
that's very
affects-
touching of
it
you,
affect-
Dion. I'm really thinking about the error of my ways now, but I'm
it,
having a
f-
real
it
hard
affects
time.
it affects
I'm-
Ollie too, you know.
I'm having a real hard time keeping my cool today, despite everything, because obviously we're just being sent here as sacrificial lambs. Now, I don't know. You can stay so cool about this. The way I
Well,
see
how
it.
about if you're being set as sacrificial lambs, then maybe you can at least. Okay, whatever. I'm sticking with Mia and Cam. At least they seem kind of cool.
She's gonna
And
point at the
Dion's-
boot. She's gonna point at the boot that definitely has something suspicious about it. Not just because there's scratch marks on it now. She's gonna be like, "That's cool with you?"
Of course, it's not cool with me, but I could. But if I saw it, I would have told us about it instead of just trying to break into a boot of a car that we have access to. You could have just asked Cam. They probably would have opened it.
To begin with, anyway. She just waited off and nodded, and him being like, "Yeah, you're right, whatever."
Cam, can we open the boot? There's something in it.
What is going on with you guys? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
It's just Mia's stuff. She's staying with me for a while, and he opens up the book in the booth, and it's just some luggage cases.
Wow, wasn't that worth trying to break into a car for, Megs?
Okay. Let's.
No, he's right. I deserve this, Ollie. No. Listen to
Okay.
him.
Okay.
This
cool.
Ancillin over here, he's got the big old wisdom for us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, speaking of the wise young folk here, and she's gonna look over to Mia and Cammy like, "So, you get permission to Dana, or is this like an under the table kind of deal?"
I'm not her sire.
I would like to intuit that. I would like to roll that. I'm not sure what Mags is thinking, but Siska is thinking this kind of stuff, so I would like to roll against that to see if I can intuit something.
Sure, give me intelligence and insight.
That's gonna be easy.
How many dice you rolling?
Storyteller, Max would like to roll fool plus tomfoolery, please.
I would like to roll
Fun
both
plus
plus
foolery.
shit.
A
Tell me
2!
nothing.
Critical fail!
You see nothing. You,
They're just friends. They're just
yeah,
friends.
they're friends.
Yeah, they're just friends.
She's gonna cross her arms and just glare at the two of them.
And they glare back at you. Guys,
just
if you're
Yeah.
having trouble with each other, maybe we can split up the party or something. Maybe some of you
Yeah,
can
I
stay
think
out
maybe
here
Max
and
wants
get
to
some
go off on
air.
her own if she wants.
You know what, Dion? I think I'm gonna go with you. I think you could use Mortal Kombat tonight.
Oh, I could use a milk. Okay.
You know what I
No,
could use?
I
A
could use
drink.
you, Dion. I think what?
Fellas, Connor kind of like puts on a big old fake ass smile. Fellas, how about we go into the damn club already?
Yes, Mark
get a
is
nice
waiting us.
drink.
For
Get
once in
get
his
a nice
life,
drink.
Ollie is happy that Connor opened his goddamn mouth.
I-
Could you
don't-
please get a
I plan to put
sangria
my
and
foot in there
describe
right
the
now.
taste to me?
I would
got
love
it.
to get a sangria and describe the taste to you, Vivian. While we all stay together, we put our business and we just mind our own business and do our job. Okay?
Okay, guys,
We
just
do our job, we deal with the consequences later if we need to.
guys, just keep it together with Mark at least. Please.
I can go with you if you want.
We should all go.
I mean, we're all going.
I mean,
It would be a
I'm
bad
going
idea to split
I'm
up.
going to,
It's a
I'm
party.
basically,
We
I'm
should
gonna
go
stick
together.
by, I'm gonna stick by Mia and Cam. I think I'll actually ask them. Do you want me to like? I mean, we're sticking with you, but do you want us to like hang back and keep an eye on you, or do we actually like go with you?
Yeah, we're all going together. They're expecting all of us.
Okay. Then I'll. Then I think I'll. Dion is gonna be like a little bit presumptive, I think. And he's going to like try and like loop an arm around Mia. Just be like,
And
"All
Mia
right,
lets
let's head
you.
in then."
Mia lets you.
Excuse me? I'm so I the player am pissed. Connor the character is also pissed.
Dion
Listen.
is optimized for being hot.
Listen, Cam.
Dion does nothing
Cam has
except
no
for be
one.
hot.
Cam
think
has no one looping his arm. I'm just saying.
Viv is gonna link arms with Cam.
And Cam lets him. So Mia.
Yay!
So, question. We'll have Viv and Dion going with our two escorts. We'll have Dion hanging back, I believe.
No, everyone is going to meet Mark.
Okay. Oh, so we're going to meet Mark first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just
Got it,
sticking
got
as
it.
close to Mia and Cam as possible.
Gotcha.
So, shall we
I
go
want to be a
inside?
physical presence. Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Let's go.
So you're the singer that Mia keeps going on about.
Oh, has she shown you anything? Has she shown you my music?
Yeah, she started doing some covers of your songs at the beginning. It was quite.
Oh,
It was quite bad.
No, nonsense. An act of love can never be bad.
She got better. She is very good now. All those lessons paid off.
Well, I'm certainly happy to be an inspiration to her.
I'm glad you are. Your music kind of helped her through a rough patch.
Oh, that certainly means the world to me.
I can't believe that we actually got to meet you tonight. Kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting Grandma to pull that on one.
Surprised, aren't you?
Is the reason the prince picked us is because of Vivi?
She is actually Vivi's greatest fan too. It's all a competition for Vivi. Actually, you've finally cracked my game. It was all.
Good.
Everyone loves Vivi.
We didn't even have to
Everybody
spend an
loves
hour
Vivi.
arguing in the car.
Exactly. This is all just for the Vivi fan club.
I say that with love.
So you make
This
your
is Vivi's world. We're just living in it.
so you make your way inside, and the rave is going like it's the end of the world. People are screaming,
Shit.
drugs are flying, and lights, everything is almost blinding for nocturnal creatures like you. Some of you even might feel your skin kind of sizzle.
Oh, for crying out loud.
It is really loud. You can see blood dolls all over the place, vampires losing their shit on the dance floor. The place is going, and there isn't many humans unspoken for going around other than the blood dolls. But you're coming to a quiet place in the warehouse. You're now at the door to the Baron's office. Cam knocks politely, and someone cracks to the door and tells you to wait for a bit. All right, guys, it's. You know, they wanted her here. This might go bad. Please keep an eye out.
I think Dion's gonna look to Cam and say, I think quietly, what do you want from us? Besides what the prince wants, what do you want?
I want you to keep Mia safe.
Got it. Will do.
Thank you. And
Max makes a point of holding Ollie's hand, not as reassurance to him, but so that he can give her a reassurance, because she does feel like she's losing her mind.
Ollie definitely once like the light started hitting Max and like the skin started sizzling or whatever, he definitely like gave her his like leather jacket. And I imagine it's one of the ones that has like a hoodie attached to it, like a hood. So then she could have it on.
Also, I think I want Mia to have overheard my conversation with Cam, and so I'm going to make eye contact with Mia and just nod at her like, you can trust me, I've got your back.
Mia nods back and kind of points her head towards Cam and winks at you. Like, watch over him too.
Gotcha.
Storyteller, could I, before we step out, could I walk over to Max real quick? And I know Ollie's gonna listen. I'm completely okay with that. But can I talk to Max real quick?
Of course.
Yeah.
I kind of like I gesture with my finger and I just bring you real close, you know. I believe that in the distance here would be intimate. And I.
Before you even get a word, Mary's gonna say, "Mr. Butler, I think I've lost my clue."
And I found it. Okay, so I understand that you're going through a lot of stuff right now. So are all of us, really. You know, I think you saw where the shot was being led before any of us did. But I see you the way you're acting, the way you were going off at the gas station.
I'm
I can't let you.
at the Malkavian, aren't I?
I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that, Max. And Connor like puts his finger right on the spot where Max's heart would be if they had a goddamn heart, and says, "You mean too much to me. So I'm gonna tell you what the old lady told me, and it all makes sense now. When we come back, because we've come back from worse things than this, especially you."
She's gonna grimace at him.
When we come back, the old lady promised me a house. And let me tell you, I like my stinking old place. You know, it feels like home. You know, it takes a while for the gunk and the debris to pile up until the point where it feels like a house. You know, but I get it now. She's offering me a place because they're giving up the entirety of the medical district. So
Listen, right?
I know
Listen.
I know it feels like a loss. There's still a way out though. The ship ain't sinking. And listen,
Wish-
Max. No, you listen to me. Connor looks at Max dead in the eye, fully aware that Ola is listening, by the way. I know
He's
Max.
just there. He's watching. He's not even hiding that he's listening in.
I think Max is
The
in this
Max
room,
that
Max
I
is kind
know.
of Max is kind of leaning on Ollie to hold her accountable right now.
The Max that I know would not go out like this if she were to go out. Come on now. You're so much stronger than this. And Connor taps you lightly on the cheek.
If you feel her cheek and see it's still very gnarly and scarred, even from years ago. The scars have still not healed. You can feel your hand get wet as she starts weeping, and she very sadly says, "Butler, you don't want me in your fucking house. You've got too many fucking plants."
We can make room for the plants.
There's
We
gonna
can
be
make room for the
monstera in your
plants.
kitchen, dude. It's gonna be cacti all over the place. You won't be able to sit anywhere.
I'll take some in my room. I
you
could
know,
go with a bigger room, and I look at Connor pointedly, but no change in rent.
You won't be able to listen to music.
all these succulents have started to grow on me. You know, like I was gonna say, it's just the cactus, but I'm like, they're kind of charming. You know.
Also, that's why
Also,
you have
they don't
dirt
need
on your
watering.
shoulder. You have succulents growing on you. Cam is listening to you guys, by the way.
Who's got dirt on whose shoulder?
Connor.
Oh, right.
Connor pretends they did not hear that. Anyways, Connor like pinches
Dion wipes it
Max's cheek.
There's nothing to pinch, unfortunately.
No. Even if it's like feeling like the gnarly scar that you have on your face, Connor is not afraid of touching it. Connor is not afraid of because he sees you beyond just that scar. You're not that scar. You're his friend.
Right. She's gonna nod and try to finally get her shit together.
Ollie is patting her on the shoulder.
She's gonna punch Ollie.
All right, Phyllis. Connor kind of steps to the front of the group. If there is something that these people respect, it is not the authority of our vampire clan. They love money. They respect money. Let me do a little bit of the talking. Please, a little bit of the talking. We all know.
A little bit. You get a little bit.
Just a little bit, okay? And let's
Honestly,
try to keep our heads on, okay?
I'm pretty sure Cam should be the one talking the most, but I mean that is kind of the plan, right, Cam?
I see that you guys have a lot going on.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're trying to keep it together.
It's okay. You're not the only ones.
We keep trying to figure out group therapy, but schedules can't line up.
Guys, inside, I might ask something you guys don't know yet. And I know it's a lot to ask, especially because we barely know each other, and I guess me being the grandchild of who I am kinda gives me a reputation.
Listen, Cam, I'm not gonna do anything unless I want to do it. So you can ask us to do something. The thing is, I might just say no.
I might need your
So
help
be prepared
in
for
that
that.
conversation, indeed.
I'm here to support you, dear Cam. And she's still, I don't think she's unlinked their arms this entire time.
Thank you, Vivi. I see now why Mia likes you so much. Alright, I think they're coming. Everyone is ready?
I guess.
Ready, steady.
Oh.
And at the door, a man greets you. Ah! You're finally here. Do come in. Do come in. And he gestures for everyone to come in. Cam and Vivi enter first, and everyone follows.
Yeah, Dion's still, I think, maybe not around Mia, but I think probably linked with Mia. I think he does like the gentleman thing of like, if there's a chair, he like leads her over to a chair and has her sit down and he just stands beside her.
So, you're finally all here. The Camarilla. Alright, what do you want? I mean, I know what you want, but what do you have to offer?
Max is gonna look over at Cam and then at Con and try not to freak out. You can see her eyes kind of twitching.
Oleander definitely puts like a hand on her shoulder or like on her arm just to like let her know that she's there, and also to like remind her like, hey, keep quiet, let things play out.
Oh, I see new people that I haven't seen before outside on the streets. Where are my manners? My name is Mark. Mark
Pleasure to meet
Vessel?
you.
And, I guess you could say that I am the Baron of the Anarchs in this city. I am a bruja, for those of you who are uninitiated yet to attune to clans and such stuff. That means that I am a rebel by default, and, I don't like authority, even if I have to be the authority. Listen, it's high time this city is free from your guys' fucking anachronistic hierarchies.
Okay.
Aren't you guys tired of being under their leech? Why are you even there? Don't you want to break free? So what can you offer me that it's so good that we stop doing what we're doing? And Cam looks at Mia, and Mia looks at Mark. Oh, Mia, you're here. I see you've met my child.
I want to do... Oh, okay. Then I don't need to do an inside check. You just said it. Fantastic.
Ah, shit, that's his child.
Max is positively vibrating right now.
So, who amongst you is the most perceptive?
That'd be
Not me.
I have...
check.
It might be me. I have 4 awareness, 4 wits.
Yeah, I have 3 awareness, 3 intelligence, 2 wits, and 2 insight.
I also have heightened senses as an Auspex.
So, Dion, please roll me a wits and awareness.
Okay. Wits and awareness. Okay. Actually, can I use a discipline?
Sure.
It's a
your
free...
hunger will
free...
grow, and you are, I think, at hunger... Yeah, you're hunger 1. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it just using a discipline get you a hunger thing?
Yes.
Okay. It says the cost is free, but I'm
Oh, okay. Then if the cost is free, it doesn't cost anything. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to... I can heighten my senses. So I think I'm going to heighten my hearing. I'm going to just be able to hear a bunch of stuff. I just want to hear if there's any shenanigans going on in the background of whatever's happening. I don't know if that matters right now, but that happens until I dismiss it. Basically having the power activated for long periods of time might require the use of willpower.
Yes.
But it just goes until it's deactivated, so I can just have that going. But here's my roll. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 1 10. But there's 3 1s in there.
One is a... Okay. It's success, a normal success.
Mhm.
So, the math ain't mathing.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mhm.
Mark was Mia's sire, she wouldn't be a thin blood.
Yeah.
And you hear that outside a lot of feet are shuffling about.
Does Mia have some kind of resemblance to Mark? Like, are they family?
No.
Like, not vampire family?
No.
Okay. So they're
Mark
not
is a person
related.
of color and Mia is as white as a sheet.
Okay. Just wanted to know if that's what he maybe meant by daughter.
Hmm.
I think Deanne's gonna keep that information to himself for now.
Okay. Cam is a little taken aback, and he seems to be trying to hide the fact that he is shaking all over the place.
If he's gonna try and give him a little reassurance by just like you know, they're linked, so she's gonna like give him a gentle like tightening of that link, I guess.
He squeezes your hand as a way to say thank you. Listen, Mr. Mark, Mr. Vessel, I'm sorry, sir. I don't give a fucking flying shit about what's going on. You can raise the city for all that I care. I was here to give you the medical district in exchange for a truce. I don't care. As you know, my sire was killed this week. I am here to humbly request if you have any information about that.
Hmm.
Mark
That's
is taking his moment and he looks at all of you.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's
So,
bad, real bad.
is that why Mia is here? Mia nods silently and takes a step closer to Cam. And she chimes in.
if Mia's gonna take a step closer to Cam, Deanne's gonna go at attention.
And Mia now chimes in. I know we've already asked a lot of you, but could you please do this for him?
Do
And
what?
sorry,
Do what?
the information.
Oh, right. Sorry. And I thought she was turning to us and asking him to do something for Cam. And I'm like,
No,
"What?"
she's talking to Mark.
Okay. She's talking to Marky Mark.
Oh, kids. Tonight. Okay, kids. I think you might want to find out for yourself. Go downstairs.
Never go to the second location.
I thought you guys were going tonight. He's talking just to Cam and to Mia. He's only facing them. Anyway, you're a complicated little guy, I see. Kids, Go downstairs. There are some people you can talk to. They can tell you better what happened.
I think Dion's gonna step forward
Yes?
and look at Mark and say, being quite vague. Is there a reason for that?
Well, it
We're
seems he's here to get his 100% sure of something he already knows. Maybe if he has the evidence, I think the voices in his head will finally quiet down.
Okay.
I
Story,
get those too sometimes.
Storyteller, I have a question.
Yes?
I think Max would passively try to scan him for any kind of physical weakness. This is just her old executioner brain running at high speed. And she's also going to use her, I think, her medical knowledge to see, like, if I kick him in that knee, is he going to go down faster?
No, it's not applicable to this moment.
So I'm just kind of looking at him. Max is just kind of standing there, looking like a sad old man, and I'm just standing there, an equally sad old woman, and I can't glean anything from him.
Yes.
All right.
So, if it will help you, we will take the medical district. Can't guarantee a truce, though. But yeah, kid.
I think maybe you should.
Connor steps forward. No, that's not how a deal works, sir.
It is how a deal works in my jurisdiction.
Could I attempt to convince him as to why?
Yes.
Economically speaking,
Yes,
that's
of
not
course.
really how a deal works. There we go. So I am. Would it be charisma or manipulation?
Charisma.
Plus finance?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. That's 6 dice on my end, by the way.
How many do you have in charisma?
I have 2 charisma.
All right.
Okay, hopefully this will work. I'm really sorry. This program is really cute though.
Okay.
That's a
There
success.
they are.
That's a success. Success. Sorry, it's a hard word.
No worries.
All right, kiddo. You want to talk cash? Let's talk cash. It is what makes the world go round.
That's true, and time is money, so let's keep this brief there, Mr. Mark. Marky Mark, if that's okay. Listen, we're giving you something of value. We should get something of value in return. We're not handing this out just for free. This truce is mutually beneficial to you and us. Surely you would not want to continue wasting resources on skirmishes left and right. We both recognize that. We are both men. Surely you understand. This truce is a win-win for the both of us. And I would like you to understand, by the way, this is not an act of weakness. The medical district is worth about a truce to us.
You do make a point, young man.
Connor sticks his hand out as though to ask for a handshake. You get your medical district, we got our truce. Fair?
I believe I've contributed enough to the young little muddle's cause, though. I think what I'm doing for you tonight is more than enough payment. Cam, Mia. The both of them look at each other. Connor, can we talk outside? Cam turns to you.
Anytime.
Cam steps outside the room.
Okay, I'm either gonna get kissed or I'm gonna get slapped in the face. Let's go.
Kissed or killed? What is it?
Kiss or slap? Or both. Kiss, slap? Slap, kiss.
Kiss,
we
kiss, kill.
accept both here.
So, Connor,
Both
You know, if Cam wants to push me up against the wall, I'm not gonna complain.
Connor, I appreciate you negotiating. In other times, I would have been there right with you.
But you don't sound too happy. I think there's a butt about to come in.
Go through the door? Yeah, there's many butts going through there. Anyway, now is not the time for jokes. So, me and we're ditching town tonight.
And how do you expect us to explain that to your prince?
Well, wait, I believe
It's just
Mia.
Connor.
Yeah,
Dion
we're
is
both
there.
outside.
Okay, I was by Mia's side is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if Mia's gone,
Yeah, I just
No,
presumed that.
Cam is
I
gone.
presumed that.
No.
Cam is gone. Just Cam and
Yeah.
Connor.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
presumed
yeah,
Cam
you-
to unlinked arms.
Okay. Then I'm with Mia.
You're skipping town?
Yes.
Connor takes a second to regain his composure. Puts on that fake smile of his. You know the con man smile. That's where the Connor comes from, by the way. Now, Cam, I'm gonna ask just once, just once. You're going to go back to your grandparent, and then you're gonna skip town, right?
If I go back, she'll lock me up again.
Again.
Now, listen, kid. I understand what you're doing here, and it's valiant. You know, it's brave. It's what young people ought to do. But we were also given a job, and we're kind of on our last leg over here.
That's the thing. Tonight's shit is
Storyteller?
gonna hit the fan.
Storyteller.
Yes?
So Dion has heightened hearing right now,
Yes, he can hear what's going on outside.
and Cam just said something that would perk up Dion a lot, which is that if I go back, she'll lock me up again. That is one of that is one of Dion's convictions. So if I don't act on it, I feel like it's not great. Dion is, I think, gonna tug on Mia and say, I'm going out there. And he's immediately gonna go to Cam.
Okay.
As you break through the door, I'm
Mhm.
closer to Cam, and I'm literally halfway through telling Cam, there is 5 of us, and it's our job to bring you back. You're going back tonight. Sorry.
No, he's not.
Dion.
Sorry, what did you... Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. She locks you up?
Uh.
Elaborate.
So
Dion, this is not the time.
No, it's the time. Let's elaborate.
Oh, the cat is out of the bag. As you heard in there, my sire...
The cat goes back in the bag. The cat goes back in the bag. Dion?
No, it doesn't.
Dion,
No, it
Dion.
doesn't.
I grabbed Dion by the goddamn collar of his goddamn pretty ass shirt. Dion, we did what we came here to do. We got out. Happy ending for everyone, Dion.
Not for Cam.
You don't know that.
Why don't we ask Cam?
Cam doesn't know that.
She'll lock you up again. What does that mean?
So, Mia is not Mark's child.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked up. I mean, I didn't fuck up. I did what she would have done to me. For me. Mia got into an accident and I was
You
there.
embraced her?
Yes.
And the prince feels a way about this?
He doesn't know it's Mia. That's why we were ditching town tonight. Mark has been showing her the ropes and taking care of her while I've been locked away. As penitence. And
You're being punished
last week my
for saving
sire
someone you love.
last
Dion,
week my
Dion,
sire last week my sire stopped visiting me. She said that he caught something from a blood doll. But I know he wouldn't stop visiting me. He knew it was the only thing keeping me sane. I think she found out about Mia. I think she might have killed him, but I'm not sure. She
I don't
loved
think
us.
you need to know.
She loved us. She wouldn't hurt us, right? She loves us. That's why.
Nah.
There is no
People can
reason
love you
to
but
make
not
rash
respect you.
decisions.
Question
People-
for the storyteller, real quick.
Yes. Now the door is open, so you guys are hearing all of this. If that's the question.
I think Max will just kind of tug on Ollie and go join them, but not before
Yeah.
shooting a quick look to Marcus. And before that, though,
Mark is
can
just
we take a
sitting
short break?
patiently. Yes, of course.
Can we just?
Yes.
Thank you, because I've been holding my pee for 2 hours.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very bad at keeping time.
It's been too fun.
So
Agreed.
Yeah,
let's take a little
absolutely.
break and then we'll come back right back. Hello,
Wow.
hello. So
Welcome back to Vampire Group Therapy.
yeah.
Um,
To
This is
Sidebar
finally got
RPG.
paired.
I would like to step up to the conversation, kind of do a deep breather in and out and say, "Hey kids, talk about anything funny out here?"
Just the weather.
Fucking dreadful these parts. Now, why the fuck does she lock you up? What's that problem, huh?
They knew I sired someone, but they didn't know who until recently. Somehow.
Damn it.
So you need to leave town.
Yeah.
You need to get out.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
wait,
right.
wait. Wait, listen, I know this evening I haven't really been performing properly. I haven't really been living up to my own standards, but I need you all to hear me out for just one blessed minute of your time.
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem isn't Cam or Mia or even old Marky Mark over there, though I do want to take his head off. I'm gonna need all of you to keep me back. I think the problem here is our dear Prince. I've got a suggestion for all of you.
Mark chimes in. The prince is underway. That was what I was about to say to your entrepreneurial friend over there. You can see the rave down below. You notice that there's a lot less people in it now. It's still going crazy. A lot less people are down there now.
Okay, Max is gonna continue being like,
now.
folks.
Listen, guys, this is not time to start white knighting. I think we should just finish the job. We should finish the job. Now,
Yeah,
I understand. I'm looking at Dion. I'm looking at Dion like Dion is about to like cat swipe at me. It's like, now, we were given a job. The job comes with benefits. We should complete that job, gets us benefits, and go on with their own goddamn lives. And I do want to say, Cammy, maybe next time you sire someone, you should probably tell your grandma. I feel like we might be having an issue of communication here.
An issue of communication. Don't you know what they do to thin bloods here?
If I may, I would like it if Mia was allowed to live.
Mia is just
I would
quiet,
appreciate
staring
that
at
as
their
well.
own feet.
Mia is but an innocent who was caught at the wrong place at the wrong time, but with the right person. She was granted another life through the care of a dear friend. And I do not believe that we should kill her just because of a job.
I've got an idea,
Work is
kids.
dead.
I've got a crazy idea. I think it might just work. We're in the middle of fucking Anarch hideout. This is the main space. If a prince comes here and maybe it doesn't really go exactly her way, and maybe there's a kerfuffle, and maybe a prince or two get lost along the way.
There will be no need for her to come here. We are going.
Mark, this is a private conversation, Mark.
No,
Listen,
Mark's
you're
involved now.
talking with the door open. I'm over here.
Sipping a blood bag.
Listen, kids.
Mark, as much as I hate your fucking face, I think all of us have something to gain from this. And she's gonna turn to Connor. Connor, if we finish this job, this might well be the last job we finish together. You have to see that. This time she's gonna ask us to sacrifice this kid, and she's gonna point at Cam. Next time it's gonna be one of us. We're on the losing side here, Connor.
She's not going to kill me. I
I have a
think.
pitch.
Yes.
I don't know about finances and shit, but my pitch is, Mark, you take the deal. We do the deal. That was like what we were supposed to do, right? So we give you medical discharge, we get the truce, da 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 da. Kim and Mia, we get them the fuck out. And then like, oh no, we didn't do half of it, but like, I don't know. Prince sucks, apparently.
We all do.
That won't be
Oh,
enough.
good point.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
won't do it. That won't do it.
I had to do it.
Yeah,
Prince
that's not
needs
gonna
to
work.
go. I hate that I'm saying this, but
God damn it. God damn it, Mags. You're right. For a second,
Wait, who becomes prince if we kill this prince?
would be the next closest in kin, right?
No.
And Cam Sire is dead.
No. Princes are elected through their power.
Can't be that many left in the
So
Cameron
basically,
City.
if we kill the prince tonight, as we were working on, if you guys would let me talk.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Thanks.
I think you have a nice face, Mark, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean, you clearly work out, which I really appreciate.
So, my entrepreneurial friend, would you like to keep your home?
I would very much love to keep my home.
All right, kids. Here's what's going down. Since Cam didn't tell you, apparently, Cam kind of recoils to himself and throws you apologetic looks. But he was very nervous about everything going down tonight. So, my kiddos over here are ditching town tonight, whether they want it or not.
Mm-hmm.
As you have noticed, the prince is going kind of cuckoo crazy bananas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the beckoning, if it's whatever. She stopped going through her tower and it's now in that bunker down below. And, for some reason, she doesn't even trust her own security. We're raiding the place tonight. We had you tracked all the way. Ever since you went in.
Nice bunch of punks. Not bad.
It was no chance, no last chance even, that she hired you guys for the job.
No kidding.
Okay, kids, I'm gonna put all the cards in the table. Our dear friend... If I can find her name, I forgot. Wait, just 1 second.
Emilia.
Melinda.
Also, we should all let's say we all walk back into the room so we're not shouting across the.
Yeah.
The big.
We did. We're all talking.
Looking in through the door.
I don't know if your dear friend Melinda handed out anything today, but she was the one that chose you today.
Fucking Melinda.
She was like, yeah, these are the ones that gonna help the kids get out of this. And we're using that she's fucking going crazy to take care of the Camarilla in this here town. If she dies, the Camarilla falls. It's already fallen apart, as you know. We own almost all of the city already. So,
Yeah.
are you kids gonna help out my pet projects, I guess? Or
Well, not help for free.
what do you want, kid?
Punch Connor in the arm.
It's called leverage, Max.
It's called fucking charity, dude.
No, Cherry's a scam. You know that. I showed you that
You're a
video.
scammer. You should know everything about that. Let's just fucking do it. Call it a
I've done
future
some
investment or
charity
something.
concerts.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, listen to
Oh,
Viv. He
I
knows
made
what's
you
going
that
on.
dress. I remember
I
that.
do. I know many things.
That dress is one of my favorites.
I'm gonna speak up for the rest of the group and probably gonna get shat on again, but Max is gonna say, yeah.
Listen,
You gotta
kids,
help
if
Mark.
you need any more convincing, go downstairs and talk to Andre.
I don't need any more
Dion.
convincing.
Dion is gonna look at Mark and just say, "So, if you're in control, what are you feeling about? What's gonna change? Convince me."
I'm just in control. Passingly, I hope. I don't have patience for this.
Yeah, but your whole little group, like Camarilla's got whatever they've got. To be honest, I kind of woke up here 3 years ago, and I was kind of just in the Camarilla. Not entirely sure what's going on with anything that's going on in the city.
We want
so,
every
like...
vampire to be free.
Oh, fantastic. I'm on your side then. I'm with Mark. Okay, cool.
I don't know why that got me.
One.
So where
So,
do we go from here then?
sorry?
Where do we go from here then? Huh? What do you want us to do?
Well, Cam, I believe you want to go downstairs. So go. Andre has something for you to watch. And
Wait, one moment, before Cam goes, I would like to give him one of the first aid kits, and she says something like, for some reason I think this place isn't OSHA compliant either here.
thank you. And he leaves and he goes downstairs.
Dion is going to whisper it to Vivian if she can write his phone number down on a card real quick.
Yeah, she has one of Connor's business cards in her purse, and she'll write it down on
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hand it to Mark and say, to be honest, all I really care about is living freely. Pretty much.
Listen, the only reason why I'm sending these kids out tonight is just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, but like, listen, I have no loyalty to Camarilla, so I don't know. If you need my help, I'm Gen 10. I got some stuff I can do.
So what do you want, Connor? Is it Connor?
No, I'm Dion.
And Maxi, you're
Connor's
muted.
that one.
Oh no, yeah. Sorry, I'm on push to talk actually. Talk about a raw deal. Connor kind of sighs. I had a dream of a mansion once, but at this point I'll just take what I got. All right,
You
gotta know
have a
when to.
mansion.
You already have a big house.
It's,
You get to keep a
guys,
big house.
guys, it's not a mansion. Okay, listen.
It is
now.
literally
really
the best
like
place I've lived in.
I really like
Wait,
the
how
peeling
much bigger?
wallpaper.
Wait, how much bigger do houses get?
They can get pretty big,
Oh,
but
I thought yours
nonetheless,
was like really
I've been in
big.
a couple.
you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. So, all right,
No one
Marky
to walk
Mark,
away, no one to walk.
I'm in.
Huh. All right.
Mark, before we do this shit, there's one thing I need you to know, right? I'm only gonna tell you once. I think you already know. You can't just do away with the Camarilla. It's not like a fucking skin disease or I don't know, blister. The Camarilla is like the night sky. The sun might be shining for now, but they'll be back.
Oh, I know. That's why we gotta
If
bite.
you're going to,
Sorry.
I know. If you're going to drive us out for now, we're gonna come back, and you do not want us in a position where we're, well, thirsting to kill you. And she's gonna point with a thumb back at the corridor that Cam just went through. Think about it. A new prince, maybe one that isn't a complete fucking shithead. We might just turn this shit around.
Listen. We gotta start somewhere. Today it's in the city. Tomorrow, maybe all the cities will be free from the Camarilla. We've been going great here in the West Coast. LA is free. San Francisco is free. We're making progress.
I'm just saying, Mark, just don't count us out yet. And when we come back, because we will come back.
So you're staying with them?
Maybe.
Yeah, you're
I
staying
don't
with
fucking
them?
know that yet. No. What I'm telling you is, as soon as the Kamala is fucking back, you might want to start thinking about building bridges instead of just burning them. It doesn't have to end in slaughter. There's time for compromise.
We're not ending in slaughter. She's alone in her fort. We're just killing the
It's
prince.
just her for now. That's what I'm saying. We're coming back, and there's gonna be another legion of vampires all ready to rip your fucking head off.
So are you coming back? And he gets up and pulls out a knife.
You know,
Ollie steps forward, like in between
shouldn't.
them. All she means.
I'm already a dead vampire walking. I'm gonna help you tonight. Fuck the Camarilla. But they're gonna be back.
And we'll be
I don't want
waiting.
you...
I know what I'm
that pretty head of
doing.
yours, you know? I like that ugly fucking face of yours. I would hate to see it on a pike.
Your face is
Yeah?
very pretty, Mark.
Yeah. You have a hot body too. Like, damn.
Connor,
You're all
shut
right.
up.
Can I keep talking?
Yeah, you're
Thank
good.
you.
That was me laughing, by the way, not Ollie. So it wasn't clear.
Ollie is not laughing right now.
No,
And
he's
Max is
still
gonna-
sweating.
And I think while she's saying this, Max is raising up her hands, like, just to show that she has no aggressive intentions towards him. She just wants to warn him. She maybe wants to transfer to him that with Cam, he has like basically an ace up his sleeve, and he shouldn't waste it like that.
Okay, this is off character. How do you mean waste him?
I'm getting the vibes here that his plan is for Cam to leave the Camarilla.
Yes.
Well, I think Mags would think that he wants to keep him in the Camarilla so that he has somebody on the other side.
But he can't be in the Camarilla if he lives with me. He gets out of that structure. You just don't move to the Camarilla in another city. You just become an unjoined vampire.
What Mags is thinking is that Cam is more useful in the Camarilla than he is right now, but right now it's important that they get him out of shot so that they can deal with the prince. because she does not believe that they can meaningfully defeat the Camarilla. She does believe that they can meanly defeat one of the corrupt leaders of the Camarilla.
It's good enough.
They're all corrupt. I'm not keeping... I made a promise. I'm not keeping the kid anywhere near them anymore. They've done him enough harm. Listen, kids, Cam didn't tell you this, but me and his sire actually go way back. I was also in the Camarilla once. And I owed him a favor. So I took care of Mia for Cam. And now I'm getting the kids to a safe place. I know that we are like leeches. But I intend to be here to keep the kids safe. Kids like you safe. For as long as I can. After I'm gone, I know that I've done my part. And that's all that I can live with.
Good.
You
good,
already
Max?
am, I guess, so.
Okay. Then Dion's gonna go wherever Mia and Cam are going.
Okay. So we're all going downstairs?
Yes.
Take care, kiddos.
See you later,
And
Marky.
Mark
I'm 30,
closes the
by the
door.
way.
Kid,
I don't
I
know
am
how old I am.
305.
Oh, I'm older than you. Nice.
Alright, so we all go downstairs.
Downstairs, you go to a computer room where there's a Nosferatu.
Oh,
God.
no, it's gotta go off. It's gotta turn off now.
Cam and Mia are very attentively looking at the screen.
Ollie doesn't even enter the room. He's just standing in the doorway.
Oh,
To,
don't
like,
worry,
not-
the technology here won't be affected by you. This
That's
guy
a
is
thing?
too good. Andre,
That's a
Wait,
thing?
can we...
Andre keeps
Wait,
a
can
very
we-
old CRT setup.
Wait, does that mean that we can sign Ollie up for Grindr finally?
This is not the time or the place. I appreciate it,
What?
but this is not the time or the place.
Maybe next
Okay,
time.
fine.
It is not
Maybe
the time,
next
but it is
time.
the place.
Cam is crying. He is...
I'm talking about Grindr.
He's crying over Grinder.
Don't we all sometimes?
Also, Ollie, I proposed this earlier, but you should go to the public library. The computers are ancient. That way we can check out Grinder down there at the public library. Anyways.
I think I'd rather throw up.
On the screen, you can see a video recording of the prince in our office and a man. You don't quite know who he is, except from some of you, like Max and maybe Connor. And you recognize him as Cam's sire. You can't hear the audio, but you can determine by
Can
the
I
first...
hear the audio?
No, it has no audio.
No audio, okay.
Recording, right?
Yeah. You can determine by the video that the two of them are fighting over something. And the prince just snaps and rips the sire's head off.
Ollie puts a hand on Cam's shoulder.
The prince then goes into a panic and holds the corpse, the headless corpse, crying. But it's too late. Cam's sire has suffered the final death. And Cam has his suspicions confirmed. I want her dead. I have to do it. I'm going back.
No, you're not.
No,
I
I
think Max
Well-
and Dion
well, going
simultaneously say,
back
no, you're
for-
not.
Going back
I
for a
think-
large heaping serving of revenge.
It'll never work out the way you think.
I don't care.
It will if all five of us go.
Cam, we
I
have to
mean-
live tonight. Everything is set up. We have to go. You know that she's gonna die anyway. No, it has to be me.
No, it doesn't.
That bitch. How could she do this to us? After all she puts us through.
She'll die. You don't need to be there. You need to go.
I would like to call for. I would like to raise my hand and be like, can you guys leave me alone with Cam for a moment? I need you to trust me with this.
No.
You can stay here then, but listen. Cam, look at me, okay? And she's gonna take her mask off and just show the gnarly fucking scars on her face.
He looks at
The day
you.
I got turned, I lost the most important person in my fucking life. This other person who did it too was one of these fucking anarchs. I worked for the La Sombra for 10 years. I tracked them down at some point and slipped through my fucking fingers. And yet you still see me standing. I haven't gone insane yet. I haven't killed myself over it yet, but because... And she puts a hand on Ollie's shoulder. Because sometimes somebody is more important than your revenge, and I think you might have someone like that. Please, I know it's this thought of revenge is very sweet in your mouth right now, but the next thought should be, or I think it is, that the bitter loss that Mia will feel once you depart this world, it's gonna be even stronger. So please.
Mia has her arms interlocked with his and grabs his face so he can look at her. She doesn't say anything, but she kind of begs him with his eyes to give up on the idea. What if they fail? Then she'll live. If
They
she,
won't.
And so will you.
but tonight she'll be alone.
Yeah, and we'll get her. Don't worry.
Yeah, I assure you, my friend Max over here, when she wants to get her claws into someone, she does.
Then why can't I go with you?
Because you need to get the fuck out of here.
I need to get the fuck out of here just in case you guys fail.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
So tap those
Exactly.
ruby
Girl.
shoes and go back to Kansas, girl.
I know that reference now.
Good job.
I'm not from Kansas.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Kid, do
It's
you
in
want
your
her fucking head? Because I'll
Yes,
bring
I
you
do.
your fucking head. I'll bring her fucking head and the rest of your fucking corpse too. Now, will you fucking piss off? None of
Alright,
I
this
don't
is
know,
gonna work
guys. Can you
at all if
guys?
you
Can
stay
you
here.
guys roll me? Maybe all together. Can you guys roll
Uh-oh.
me a resolve plus
Yeah.
persuasion check,
Oh, wait,
All of
hang
us?
on. That
or
is
maybe
5
the one
feet.
with the one that has it highest.
Mar-
Not
Resolve
me.
and Resolve and
I-
persuasion for me is 8 dice.
Mine is 5, so no.
Okay.
Also
Mine's
five.
4.
So Nomia, Dion, can you convince Cam?
I have 3
Wait,
resolve and 5
can I give her-
persuasion.
Can I give her my five dice? Since we're kind of both trying to convince him.
Okay.
Okay, you got 13 dice.
13 dice.
Yep.
So 8.
This is the best part of Vampire the Masquerade.
Just so many fucking dice.
They look so tasty too.
Monster.
Don't eat.
1,
Delicious.
2, 3. Oh, 4. Only 4 successes? 1,
Eh.
2, 3.
How on can it be?
5. No, 4 successes. What the fuck?
That is enough.
Yeah, convincing.
Oh!
Let's just carry on.
Cam is about the same level as you guys, so
Can't believe we're
Wait,
all
hold up, are we
13
weak
dice
as
with
shit?
4 successes.
yeah, you're all neonates.
We're weenie hut.
I'm
Dude, we're babies. Vampire
I have-
babies.
And I'm like
I
a
am not a
generation
baby.
below
Yeah,
y'all too.
Charlie is
because
a
I'm-
fledgling.
I'm actually very strong, but I'm like optimized to be hot. Like all of my optimization is in being hot and like nothing else.
Cam
But yeah,
groans
I'm actually
and
my stats are actually very good.
Cam groans and faces you all. And he turns to Mags. Fuck her up for me, please. And he
My pleasure.
grabs the SUV keys from the table. And he looks at Connor. Call me later. And him and Mia leave the room. The Nosferatu looks at you guys, and he's like, "Don't worry, I've fucked up the GPS in the car. They won't be able to track them if anything goes wrong."
I thought it was I fucked up the GPS. They won't get anywhere.
They can't
They're
read
really
a
fucked
fucking
up.
map. They're doomed.
Millennials, am I right?
I think Max will nudge Con in the side, be like, "Hey, I think you just got his number. I think you got the big win tonight after all."
Not the big win, but anyways, who wants to go beat up an old lady?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Game.
Mhm.
Mark comes into the room.
He just pulls out a baseball bat.
Mark comes into the room and he's like, "Oh, you managed to convince them. Thank you."
You got any backup for us, or do we just have to do this by ourselves?
Oh,
mean,
I
it
am
is
going
one
with you
old
guys.
lady.
I am going with
Okay.
you guys. She might be in a wheelchair, but she actually can move pretty fast. So,
And what is exactly the method of that we're using to kill her? Quick question.
how about we pull one on her, like she did to Claude? Claude is Cam's sire.
Yeah.
How about we rip her fucking head off?
Max is visibly excited.
That's Max's favorite. Max loves that.
Max tried to do this to a drunk guy earlier.
I can get her to stay still. That's about what I can do.
I am sorry.
Max almost did it to the trunk of the SUV.
I am sorry for what I'm about to do, but as Cam drives into the distance, you guys drive to the princess. And you rip her fucking head off. Happy ending.
Happy ending.
Imagine a nice like compilation of us going in John Wick mode, just bullets flying
Yeah,
everywhere.
we used the weapons that she gave us against her, and it's
Yeah.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, picture the old lady in the wheelchair, just her body just convulsing from the bullets, just pa 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 pa. And then
think
Max
Dion-
rips her head
Oh.
off.
Oh,
And
Dion.
takes a selfie
Dion,
for Cam.
Dion
Selfie.
we got Cam's number, right?
Yeah.
We have one of
So
Cam's
Dion's-
phones.
So
Jeez,
Dion's...
we still
Oh, yeah, we do.
we were on FaceTime the
If I
entire
call that
time.
number, does it ring up Vivian's phone?
But yeah, Dion's gonna take the head and do her hair and do her makeup and take a really nice artistic photo and a bunch of really nice artistic photos and arrange them into a collage. And I think probably maybe do some embroidery, maybe stitch a flower over her eye or stitch her eyes closed and embroider something nice over top of it. And I'll take a bunch of pictures of it like that, just to savor it for me, and then I'll be like, okay, now you can fucking destroy it or whatever, so you can send it to Cam.
Dion-
I don't think Cam would appreciate
Mark
this one.
watching the whole time, like, what the fuck?
Dion, you're a fucked up little guy. Anyways, I go back to looting the corpse.
Look that
Ollie
body.
is cleaning the blood because you don't know what diseases she could have possibly had. This is a biohazard, y'all.
Sorry for the rushed
Oh,
ending, but it's getting very
Vivian-
late.
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah.
I would like it to be in the record that I went through all the drawers like Skyrim style.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna ask Vivian to text Cam. I'm gonna ask Vivian or Ollie to text. Actually, I can't ask Ollie. So I'm gonna ask Vivian to text Cam, asking if I can have the clothes in the wardrobe.
Yeah, sure,
Can
keep
I
them
have
all.
Can we share?
Fantastic.
Dion, yours?
Of
Can we share?
course.
Okay. I mean,
Are they
some of these,
small for you?
they might be a bit tall for you.
I'm 5'7". Is that
Maybe
tall?
6'3".
Oh, that's a good point.
Are
I'm
you telling me that Vivian is 11 inches taller than Mags and Connor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Almost
like a
got
fucking
a whole
foot.
on them, and that's probably without heels.
So,
Oh yeah, Dion does wear heels when he can.
I
So
love
Dion
Vivian.
probably,
She's such a tall bitch. I love
Dion's
her.
probably rocking 5'10", 5'11" when she's
And she didn't roll once. She was just here to serve.
You didn't roll once? Hang on.
She didn't
hang on,
roll
can you-
once.
Wait, can you do a roll to do maybe you
to
do
serve?
a little,
To serve? Wait. Is Vivian singing the ending credits to this one shot?
Yes, do
Oh,
a roll
yeah.
to see the ending credits.
Okay.
And there's a
What
montage
are
of what
the-
we're doing afterwards. Like Max and Ollie are taking care of plants while eating some while Ollie's eating some pizza, and then they're playing
No, it's,
dress up.
Ronnie, what's the the end credits stats?
it's like in Kick-Ass, you just have playing baseball with the head or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ. I have one last request before we end today's session.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be an after credit scene where it's very cold. It's a very cold Massachusetts winter night, and Mag walks Ollie through a lonely park, and they come to a graveyard, and she's like, "Okay, I think it's time you meet him." And they just stand before a grave, and she puts a rose down, and the grave says, "Luca Rosello." There's gonna be a closure.
She only got two hits on that, so the ending credits it's okay. It's not her best work.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean,
She's
this
got,
is just an
she's gotta pay the
OVA,
bills,
really.
and boy, did she pay the bills.
Yeah, this is an offshoot from the main anime.
Yeah.
The animation
budget's
was different the entire time.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Vivi's
And
colors
instead
are
of
slightly weird.
instead of a real ass ending scene, we just have shots from the episode that also happened. You know,
Yes.
it's just
I-
clips of the old lady in the wheelchair convulsing as we shoot her full of lead.
we don't have a full fight scene because we didn't have the budget, so you just see everybody tweening across the screen.
Yes.
And Connor
Okay.
shoving paperwork in his bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, there's so much money
Oh.
here.
You have
Dion's
so
end
many
credit
deeds to
scene.
houses now.
So
Dion's end
everyone,
credit
I hope
scene is yep.
I hope everyone had fun despite my awful DMing.
You did great.
No, you did great.
It was so
I don't know what the
much
fuck you're
fun.
talking about. You did great.
This
You did
this
great.
was homebrew.
Take it back.
If anyone is looking at our rules, it's homebrew, and my rules are throw rocks. Yay!
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 Dude.
Yeah.
I had a sewer scene planned, but there was no sewers, alas.
Our characters were stinky enough as it is.
Yeah.
We didn't need to go down there.
But I hope everyone had fun. I hope Connor gets a call.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, from the county. Suddenly I own like freaking a whole block of buildings.
Connor, have you been evading your taxes?
I've been paying my taxes.
and I'd like to take
Not all of them.
to thank my lovely players for joining me with such short notice. It was very, 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 very sudden. And
Yeah, one
but then
week.
we made
Uh,
but then we made our darling characters, and I love Dion forever now. That's my son.
yeah.
Mhm.
Also,
Thank you.
we
I've been
gotta-
looking forward to this all week. So
Yay.
yeah. Also, Ronnie, you did fantastic. This was very, very
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
And now we have a group of little freaks.
And we can come back to them whenever we want, which I'm looking forward to too. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much for inviting
Yeah.
us.
thank you so much for playing. And thank you so much for watching. I didn't interact with chat much today. I'm very sorry.
You had plates. You had plates you were spinning.
I
Yeah.
was spinning so I just gave up on the music at some point because I had to input song by song, and even inputting song by song, sometimes it wasn't working, so I just gave up on that.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't use that bot. After all, use Siska's
know.
bot.
Different pot.
So thank you everyone for playing. Thank you for being here. If you can, please on Sunday be on Maxi's stream. And
Yes.
and help out for Kitty's surgery.
Yeah. Thank
If
you. Yeah.
if you guys
Thanks,
donate,
Dion.
Kate is doing commissions. If you donate to Maxi's coffin, a coffin, coffee.
We're
That's
on
right.
here.
We're getting a
You have
coffin for my
too?
wife's boobs.
Yes, I'm
No,
doing
yeah.
little experimental commissions. It is for every $1 you pay, you get 2 minutes worth of drawing time. If you pay $1, I will draw for 2 minutes. It'll look funny. Someone donated a lot of money, so I am working on an art that will have a total drawing time of 2 hours and 30 minutes. So,
Oh,
the world is your
woohoo!
oyster. If you donate $100, I will draw for 200 hours. 200 minutes, not hours.
Hey,
Two
that's
hours.
not-
200 hours.
That's not it.
Kate playing Skyrim out here with the drawings.
But if
Yes.
you donate even more, you can get Cade to draw for 200 hours.
Yes,
Bro.
we will do a marathon.
So I do
stream.
want to say that
I'll
you would
do the
have
math
to
on that
donate
real quick.
$6,000, by the way.
Which is
Yeah,
way
is
over
that
the
the- is
amount,
that
I
the math?
think.
But we were not
But-
gonna complain.
We wouldn't complain.
Thank you so much
Oh,
for
Kitty's
watching,
here.
and I'll see you guys
Kitty's
soon.
been here for a while.
See you.
Yeah.
Oh, we're wrapping
Love
up
you,
the stream, Beth.
Kitty.
I'll
Love
see you guys
wins.
tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just doing game demos, so be there or be square, and I'll see you guys.
I will be
tomorrow.
there.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.